Give me the other phone.
Huh?
I'm live for this. Give me the other phone.
My phone?
I am live for this. Yes, good morning, my fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good night, and also good evening, depending on your time and your location from where you are coming across. Biafra is my home TV right now. It is very, very important to do so. So I greet you. And without wasting time, I greet my leader, Onyendu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning. I greet my Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of people of United States of Biafra. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on the time and location of Finland right now. I salute you. I salute you and I greet you because you deserve it more than that. And I also salute the United States of Biafra government. I salute all the well-meaning Biafra army right now. Those who are under the government, I greet you all. I thank you so much for what you do to defend our land. Good morning from here. I greet friends and well-wishers, lovers of freedom, even the head of our freedom also. I salute you all, I greet you all. So, as we speed up this morning, I ask you to come in so we can be able to learn within ourselves, so we can know what that thing that is the problem and how we can solve the problem without quarrel, and how we can put our head down to understand the truth that is out there for us to tell ourselves the truth. The most important thing in life is that truth is always bitter, and people always fighting the truth. That is things that we all must have in our mind this morning. So as you come, please like and share the program. That is the number one thing you can do for this platform. Biafra is my home TV. So others may know that we are live and we are direct. But it is very, very important that people to know that we are live. How could they know without you coming and share the program? Once you come in and you share the program, you are letting people know that we are live. This is a true thing that you must know. Please like and share the program as you come in. Help us to share the program. Help us to like the program. Because as you like, through your platform, others may know that we are live. So they can come also. So we can also have a very good interactive section with everyone. Those who care for our freedom and those who know the importance of freedom in their life. That's what we are calling for. Well-meaning people. For us to come, teach ourselves. For us to come, tell ourselves what we are lacking behind or what we are missing. Please do so as you come in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much this morning for doing that. As we are doing so, may Elohim continue to bless us. This morning, as it may pleases you, for what we have here to discuss this morning, please, no insult, no abusive words. Remember YouTube guideline. It is very, very important as you come in. Remember that the YouTube guideline that is guiding you and I in this movement. So please, drop the abusive word, drop the insult, but come, let us share our common sense. Come, let us prove to the world that we understand what we are doing, and also let us change the mindset of those who have been deceived. Also, these are the things that we are here to let us understand the aspect of life that we are into and why we choose to do what we are doing in the quest of asking or taking our freedom by ourselves. Then, in the line of taking this freedom by ourselves, there is things that we on our own must also do to prove how ready and how prepared we are for this, and also how learned and how intelligent and how disciplined we are in this movement, how self-controlled we are also. These are the things that are rare and they are very important that we all have to carry along. So we are doing all this preamble for people to come in so we can dive in direct inside what brings us here this morning, how Chukwukabiam asks us to do it, and how we can be able to help ourselves, because human being helps human being. Even sometimes animals also help human being these days, like the way human being also help animals. All these things that is happening, there is a reason and why they are happening. So I beg you this morning, please, as you come, like this program, share the program, so others may know that we are live and that we are here to do something in our own way, not the way other people are doing it. So please, we are waiting for the like to increase before we can dive into what we have to do this morning. Please, it is very important that we do so. As I am sharing inside different groups, please, are you sharing? Do so on different group, on YouTube, on S handle, on Google, anywhere you have an account. So please endeavor to share this program, to put them and know that we are live, that we are here to make that this preaching, that this redemption of mankind conscience, that it has taken its course, and it taken its course and a place in our hearts. So please endeavor to do so. Endeavor to do so. As we are waiting for the likes to increase, after sharing now, we are going to dive into what brings us here with the prayers of Oni Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also some encouraged word from him why you must do this thing, why we have to, why we need this freedom, why our army all are supposed to be working under our governments right now. We need army that is going to work, army that is going to work under the army, that we need army to work under United States of Biafra. That is what it is. Under USB. Under USB. That's the army we need right now. So please do your own part, or do your own quarter, or do your own vote. It is very important as you do so. So we are going in to use the prayers of Mazi Nnamdi, like I said, to start. That's why we are waiting for others to join us. We are waiting to Biafran people to join. Those who know that we are live every morning in this hour, that we are here to present our topic. Those that know that while we are doing, there is a reason why we are doing, because we need freedom. We need to remove our hands from the evil entity called Nigeria. Please do so. Do so, please. We are still waiting. We have only 5 likes, so we are waiting for 10. But I think as we are waiting, like I said, let us bow down through the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
The whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Piano must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwuabiama, believe the whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain. because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said, my name is
Maze Nandekano, the leader of all the indigenous people of Biafra. In the comment section, we see my brother Isaac Efani. Sorry, Isaiah Efani, I greet you. Good morning from here. Thank you so much. Today you are the number one person who are here this morning. Please, we have over 30 something for watching right now. Please endeavor to like. The like is a 3 dots. If you're on this YouTube that is always threads, you will see the like there. The 3 dots. That just click on that dot to open, then you will see like. Then if you're on the balance horizontal YouTube, then you will see full screen of me. Then you will see a thumbs up like this on your left hand. Please just click on it. That is the like that we're asking for. Because by you doing so, other people may know that we are live. That is the need of you doing that. So if you never like, please like. You not just watch. Because YouTube are doing what they are like. Sometimes they will increase the like. Sometimes they will minus it. Sometimes even the view. Sometimes they will bring it down. Sometimes they will just increase it. I don't know what they are doing, but whatever it may be, the most important thing is that we are preaching the good news. Sorry, this morning, I want to start with the broadcaster or the topic of Mazugo or Houston Pocha. A man I love so much. A man is a role model in this movement. A man who encouraged me to come on social media. A man who helped me to open YouTube. A man who unites us together, that nobody has done that. Even Dr. Age, as the information minister or secretary minister, she didn't do what Mazugo did. Mazugo bring us together. I, Biafra is my home TV, Biafra Exodus, Humble Lion, Ada Simon, Kai Reports, Ezekuna Son, and the others. He brings us together. He teaches us even how to stream. He brought us up. After listening to him yesterday, there is one word I picked because he said that why he will teach us this earlier this year is that when him is not there, so we can be able to do it. I never knew that for him that thing will be coming so quick and so fast like this. It pains me so dearly. See that Mazugo is not always like Ugo 247 on this social media. So I don't want anybody to attack Mazugo. From the time I know him till now, he has done marvelously well. A government is like a barrack where soldiers go and come, barrack remain. In this movement, do you know who they called Uchemefo? He left this movement. Did the movement stop? No. Do you know how many of them who has left this movement? What is your Obidielu? What is Clifford the Iruanya? All these people are those who left this movement, but the movement has still continued. Mazugo, I see respect you, I see owe you on that high esteem where you belong. Anybody who will attack you with things that are happening now do not understand who you are. I always say it in every platform that you are my mentor, you are my hero, you are my role model. This is Mazugo. So, why you marry, you have kids is that for the children to take over from where you stopped. This is the way I want to address it. This is the way. So nobody, I am not here, please do not attack Mazugo, my platform. Resigning is not ending of the journey. That someone resigned from government. Even in Nigeria government, people are resigning. Even in a workplace, people are resigning. Resign is not an offense. It's not a crime. It's not that for those who are so dearly, Mazugo, someone like me, who I am looking up to, the way I am looking up to Go Choose Survivor. These are the oldest this platform, so in this social media. So please do not attack Ugo 247. Allow him. Sometimes you change business. Is it not true? Sometimes you change a new car. Sometimes you change your apartment where you are living to new one. All these things are in life. There are someone who resigned from a duty post. Uchemefo resigned. The movement did not stop. Obidienu resigned. Now what is all these people? So before you start, think. Allow him. If this is where his energy, his understanding, his level took him to where we are right now, please give him accolades for over how many years he has tried. But the prayer is that what stopped him should not stop you or I. Now that has stopped Mazugo, that make him to resign. Let that thing do not stop you or me. Biafra is my home. Because if it's come to you, if it's going to happen to you, believe you me, they do nothing. There is a man who helped me being on social media today. I said he unite us together. None of even those in the government now, It never come. Those that are appointed now as the new secretary, new deputy, they never united us. But Mazugo willingly united, and he told us that a time may come when he is not going to be there. What are we going to do that we should carry on? Like when Mazinandi Kanu said, no matter what happened, the movement of restoration must continue. That is what happened to Mazugo. Nothing more than that. Every other thing that comes, whatever you hear his from, whatever we heard from his mouth, if this one, I, Biafra is my home, know is truth, I will say it is truth, not propaganda. Mazugo, I love you so much. I respect you. I thank for all your good work. And I also pray, may nothing evil happen to you. May you continue, come back. People have resigned in position and they still call them back. That's one thing I know for sure. There is area I want to play Mazugo video. There's one thing, only one I want to correct from what he said. Only one thing. It can't pass more than that. That I want us to know. There is one thing that he said that it didn't go down well with me, the way he explained it. I hope you see me giving him all the praise, all the accolades. But when it's come to the way he explained something, I want, because we are here to make common sense together. One person idea is not enough for the movement that we are into. One person brain, one person intelligence is not enough into what we are right now. It's not. So that is why I said I have all places I want to touch hand to Mazugo, to look at it and know there is a little mistake from that particular area, that he puts a word, that word, as a man of wisdom he's not supposed to use that word. So that's why I beg you, please do not attack Mazugo. Allow him, please. Let him be. For me, he has tried so much. I am looking for that his program yesterday, the way he comes out and explain why he resigned and how things it is, those who are fighting him, those who are attacking him, those who calling him names. No, he doesn't call for that. Everybody do his own thing, in his own understanding. We all must not accept. We disagree to agree. When we disagree, you that disagree first, do not present yourself as an enemy. Because if you just present yourself as an enemy, people will treat you as an enemy. When you present yourself as a responsible man, people will do what? Respect you also. So that is it. I thought I saved this video of that Mazugo yesterday, the way he analyzed something about government and Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. I saved this video yesterday. Please pardon me. 1 minute, I will bring it out. I think on YouTube the program is supposed to be there. The program is supposed to be there on YouTube. Let me know if this one this one I'm seeing now. So please, no attack, no insult, no abusive words on my question about Mazugo. Please do not do that.
Before I start whatever I want to do or say,
I hope it's coming out.
You are here and you have already framed your mind on what you want me to say, or you know what you came here to expect me to do or say, please leave. Because if you insult me, I will lay a curse on you. It will be better you go to listen to people you know already what they will tell you. If you already know what I'm here to tell you, why are you here? Why is that a threat? I bet you Efu Jackson Samuel, that is not even your name. Show your face. If you show your face now, with this your silly comment, I promise you next 24 hours, the police don't arrest you. No, I'm not the one speaking. How dare you come here to threaten me? You are expelled. What will you do? A fool like Samuel Jackson, we know is an American. That video, I condemned him. And I said, let us not kill our soldiers because they messed up. Is it not what I said? Is it a wrong thing to say? Okay, now, we got angry. We blown them up. We blow our anger up. Let me show you. We got angry. We mismanaged our anger. We have all pushed them away. They have followed the wrong people.
Now, this one place, Mazugo, nobody pushed them away. Them push themselves away. This is one of the places I said I have my own take on it. Mazugo, nobody pushed them away. You knew that Butozo, Gentle, pushed themselves away by themselves. That is why I say no kwibu, no jiraka, wepo onwuyon nara niaso na nienyeryana. A child who used he or her hand, remove he or his mouth from the breast of the mother, will not say, my mother did not give me breast. Rather, you are the one that use your hand, remove your mouth from the breast. But we go 247. Only simple question now. When I in a respect, you know that this government has called them for meeting 3 times. They did not come. You know that you are in Finland in the day of real declaration. For you who stand up in Finland and accept the real declaration, why did the Butozo, as a general commander, triple general, did not endorse the declaration of United States of Biafra? That is number 1 red flag. Then number 2 red flag. Who asked him to cease fire when he knew there is a COS? And also there is Solomon Nkwocha. Then when he accepted to cease fire, what does it mean, Mazugo? Are you seeing from this perspective? That's why I said nobody chased them away. They start chasing themselves away when Mazen Simon is here with us. What do I mean? In a simple language. The meeting Gentle told us that they have the whole post of them. Who sent him for the meeting? Who? Do you hear Gentle Butozo calling Azoka, Madam Azoka, and calling Ngozi Arabez working with Nigeria? Do you hear those ones? Even if you condemn it, do you pinpoint these 3 points I am making out now to them? For people to know that they are the one who pushed themselves away. Call you first meeting did not come. Not open meeting, secret meeting. Call you second meeting did not come. Call you third meeting did not come. Mazugo, Ageji Orisiala. The government of Ageji denounced all the declaration, but say Butozo, come and do their declaration, Butozo. These are questions that need to be asked, honestly, Mazugo. And the man is no quick, but no matter how they Georgia, because of Aqua, Businebe, as in, because of how cats cried on the door, then you will take a chicken and throw out for that cat to deal with. Mazugo. These areas, if I'm chanced, this area I want to enter and ask you a question about them. Because you always said, do not use emotion. Mazugo, I'm now telling you that you use emotion on these guys. Butozo, can he walk more than he can? Can Butuzo, has he protected Biafra land more than Ikonso? Has he done any job more than late Ikonso? That is another area I want you to know. So check out my fellow Biafra in the comment section. I hope I made it clear here. Did I make it clear? Chinedu Felice and the official AJ. These 3 points, these areas I went in now to tell Mazugo that nobody chased them, and you will not do. That is when you were saying, "Na mada ama anjimakana, nya loro wenye buo ya nani, anya ama anjimakana into struggle with Zimba, na ye Zimbabwe, Butuzo and the gentle, or because of them." Na ama nkuzioku or na ama make necessary thing kwesiri ka eme. No, Mazugo. Oh yeah, abona. The government is like a barrack where soldier go, soldier come and go. Barrack remains. That is the government we are into. Now, the only thing that you could have told them that people need to understand that the way of a government that has a constitution is not the way of an individual groups of people like what we are doing before. Our people refuse to allow this government to work, number one. Butuzo Gentle refuse to pay their lawyer to the government because their lawyer to the mass Simon was double standard. What do I mean? Having a meeting hope without absence of mass Simon Eba is a red flag also to them. Do you think all this way? Then you now know that Mazugo, I put it to that you use emotion to asking people to forgive them and do not push them away. They push themselves away from the time immemorial. That is why 2 of them till today did not open their mouth to do what? To acknowledge the real declaration of United States of Biafra. Then Mazuga now ask you, now do you denounce the real declaration of United States of Biafra government? The declaration happened on December 29. Do you still believe in that? There's a quick something that draw my attention here. If Imebutozo and Gento are in Amazonian army, can they attack the government in power and they remain the same? Mazu, this is a question that official AJ answers. This question left to Mazu to come and answer. Because our own is very different in what other people are doing. You see Ambazonia today paying attention. Every Ambazonian who believe in their freedom stand strong with the Ambazonia Government Council. They stand strong with what? Ambazonia Government Council is what they stand strong with. Why our own is different from other people's own. And the people are supporting them. Mazugo, we must remove sentimental in this movement. Now we are in government. I told you, the way our government is bitter. What we are doing is all this over decades that we are fighting for this freedom is one thing. Now we have to change from that one thing to the real thing of life of the people of United States of Biafra through our government. As you go, these areas I want you to look at. These areas that I want you to look at and tell us something about it. Let us move.
We have all pushed them away. They have followed the wrong people.
Now, let me tell us this again. When even Maz Simon is here, the minute that Gento has a meeting with who oppose them, that is when they push themselves away. They start following the wrong people. They start following Madam Azoka. If today Gento can open his mouth and say Madam Mami Azoka and defend Mami Azoka, then what can make you understand that Gento has been taking instruction from Mami Azoka, from Charles Wanko, Azoka Charles Wanko till this day? We move.
You know that Wuswaka, Achomo Biafra. Remember what happened in December? When he said, when he was under control, he said to them, do not come out to defend anybody in Biafra. Have you
now, my senior comrade, my role model, Mazugo. If Ogenkere told Butuzo to stop work and he stopped work, Ogenkere telling Butuzo and James to stop, to cease fire, and there were declaration, and Okongozo calling for a meeting, which one is the first mistake? Is it not Butuzo who in the first place accepted to take instruction order from Butuzo and his Mommy Azoka? Kere gesigara pisi n'isi saaro ewe isi n'afọ na asaaro ọ kwa ndị banyere si na ọfụ mmiri asa ahụ bụ ọrịa. Maazị Ugo, you are my comrade, but we must reason very fast. Continue.
In Biafra. Have you forgotten that?
No, we did not forget. But we should ask you who are telling us that we are pushing Ogenkere away. We should ask you that question. Who is it now? Who pushed them away? Is it the government or Ogenkere or Madam or Shasa Azoka Shasa Wampo? Who and who pushed them away? This is a question. If you can answer this question, then you will know where you made a little mistake. Let's move.
And our people were by in numbers.
Okay.
That is when people like Ogenkere is in power.
Okay.
And now, these people realize the mistake or foolishness of Ogenkere. They ran away from Ogenkere. We ourselves now push them because of anger.
Now, Mazugo, when they run away from Ogenkere, now realizing their mistake, according to you, do they stand up and embrace United States of Biafra as a new nation and their government for over 8 months to 9 months now, Mazugo? Do they stand up and now, according to you, say they have realized their mistake? Butuzo told all of us through his voice that he blocked Ogenkere, he blocked Ngozi Arabeze. He put these two of them in the same criteria. Mazugo, is it not true? Onisi Watcher, the man I respect so much. Now, with what you said now, when they realize their mistake, like example, when Commander Holy Ghost realized his mistake, he rushed, he come outside, he said that we should stop attack on the government. That are now, we are in a government that is going to bring out from the bush. This is a man who realized his mistake. Did you are Butozo? Did you are gentle? Did they say such a word? They do not say such a word. I hope my people on the comment section, I hope we are making common sense. I hope we are answering. I hope we are bringing those errors out that Mazugo did not see before he comes out. And you know that in this movement, Biafran people are no longer playing. We go.
Anger. That is why I told you, if PM is here, no matter the amount of your anger, he wouldn't allow this to happen. But we don't make the mistake. We don't make the mistake.
Mazugo, we did not make any mistake, Mazugo. The government has never made any mistake. Then let me ask you, those who refused to work with Maz Simon Ekpa during the time of ESN to Biafra Liberation Army, did the Maz Simon go and force them to come and work with them, or did he wait for them before he will change from ESN to Biafra Liberation Army? Did he? Those that refused to work with Maz Nnamdi Kanu, some ESN members then, did Maz waited for them and go and bow down for them before he changed the movement to Biafra Liberation Army. Where did we make this mistake, man? I didn't make mistake. Mistake are those that are making mistake and keep on making mistake because of what they have at back of their mind and what they plan in their group to do. This is not really the program that brings me, but I will have to do this. So when I will dive into what brings me come here, we all will follow it direct. This is the pure truth that we all must know. Biafran government did not make any mistake. Biafra is my home, didn't make a mistake. It's what they present to me, is what I am narrating and explaining to them, for them to know they are the one that made this mistake, not you, not me, not the government, not Biafran people that honor the government. Mazu, Professor AJ, I hope we are on point. I hope we are making common sense. If you are not, please tell me. If you are overreacting, please tell me.
Make the mistake, we don't make the mistake. Whatever comes up, we go carry on with our head. That's by the way. I just want us to know that I am not supporting that producer insulted anybody, whether PMO, whether DPMO, whether me, myself, anybody. I'm not in support of that. That's one. So, secondly, I remember somebody coming here in my studio to ask me a question. If anybody now is following the template of BM Simon Epa, I said no. Biafrans rose up.
This is another mistake from you. This is another error from Mazu Ugo 247 direct. This is where you mislead our people also. Go on, then I will not explain to you.
To call me names. Did I say anything wrong?
Yes,
you know
you
what
said.
It means to follow template. Did you know what template means? I never told you that. Even again, I never told you that following template means, or not following template means not fighting for Biafra. I never told you that. I did not tell you that Dr. Ngozi Oraboyze is not following the template of Simon Epa. Somebody asked me this question here. If anybody is following the template, I said no. This is my own understanding. That someone is not following the template does not mean the person is not looking for Biafra. That somebody is not following the template does not mean that person is a SABO. That the somebody is not following Simon's template does not mean that person is not fighting to restore Biafra. Get it straight into your head. And then today, I thank God, Dr. Ngozi Oraboyze came out and made it clear that the template have to change for things to move on. You might have seen the video, but I will try and play the video for you so you will understand. But I don't know how the video will look in Facebook when I play it. But I will still play it.
Now, why I muted Mazu Ugo to explain something that I said there is another place he got it wrong. Mazu Ugo, what is template of Mas Simon Epa? And what is template of template of Mas Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not to restore Biafra as a country? You forget every other thing. The template is what? To restore Biafra. And let me tell you this thing. No, Ndeba is no Igbo. Ni first de Jereshe, Abo Biajiashe. The way you govern your house, even if it's a family house, is not the way I govern my own family house. The way you think, Mazugo, is not the way I think. That is why now, from your own thinking, from your own perspective, I am building my own. Sorry, my people, 1 minute. Sorry, please. So, Mazuko, the way you see it on your own, it's not going to be the way I will see it. The question is, what is this template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that Obato Obie follow? Do you think that Obato Obie will follow all the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? It's not true, Mazuko. Mazuko, I want to ask you, did the man Simon Ekpa follow all the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Did he follow it? If Obato Obie follow the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, by now we don't have to do self-referendum vote by now the way we did it. One. Number two, he could by now, he has never supposed to change ESM to Biafra Liberation Army. Number two. Then number three, he could have no move for shatter constitution. Number three. Then number four, the re-declaration could never happen by now, because the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is slow and steady. The template, everybody, template. The template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Obato Obie did not follow all of that. Is why Obato Obie is a new dimension. He comes, he overtake the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu by slow and steady, by writing document and sending, by not documenting all the killings that happen in Biafra land. But Sanaba comes in and starts documenting all these documents, all these videos, all this and submit it more than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in appropriate authorities. Re-declaration, sit at home, is it the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Mazugo, sit at home, is it in the inside template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? This is things that you need to check on your own before about templates. Every government, every incoming power must, if the old one have 10%, he is going to drop 6% and take only 4% and bring his own template, depending on what is currently happening in the time or in the era of that government. Now, what is the rate of Mass Simon Ekpa? Again, now I have a statement of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. How Obato Obie drop? Do you know that in the template of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Obato Obie are not supposed to have another autopilot bridge or all of them? He could have remained on the structure, on the template of indigenous people of Biafra, but he moved in with a new dimension, depending the current situation at hand. The man I call my own role model, the man I love so much. That's why I said I am not a fan of anybody in this movement. I am not a supporter of anybody. I am a supporter of a government who will give me my rights as a nation. I'm not a fan. I don't love anybody. I love truth when it's coming out to help the people of Biafra and the government of Biafra to manifest and become number one in whatever we are doing. I love you. But when it's not like this, no love, no attachment, no emotion on it. This is our problem also. Emotion, attachment. I am playing your video you put out to us. How we got it, and I told you the government did not got it wrong. But those and Gento and some commanders who refuse to today to accept real declaration of Minister of Biafra, they push themselves away. We are not going to bow down for them. Plus Butozo minus Gento, Biafra people will move. They are not going to be the last, and because of the all Eastern Security Network did not join my Simon Ekpa, does this stop him from making the movement to Biafra Liberation Army? Oh, you want us to bow down to prove to Butozo that they are commanders, that they are rulers of Biafran people? No, now that is the other way around of it. Once you go, let's face it squarely. Now, okay, the template of Simon Ekpa is what is the real template of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Is it not to declare to be the last agitator in this movement? Is it not for him to be after him? Nobody will fight this freedom again. That is the main template. That is why he moved us from autopilot to bridging, from bridging to United States of Biafra. So now, Mazi, do you really believe in endorsement of Mazi Simon to Kongozi or Abeze? Do you believe that? It's a question, call for an answer. If you are following the template that of Mazi Simon Ekpa, template of Mazi Simon Ekpa included the Kongozi or Abeze being the surrogates and ask her to protect the mandate. It's also in the template. That is why she become the COS. Like Chike Doziem becoming template of the template of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Chike Dozie becoming the DOS. It's a template. Then inside this template, somebody must lead. And when that person come, like Mazi Nnamdi telling you that the Mazi has come to bring another new dimension. So you now, Dr. Ngozi will not bring any new dimension in the movement again. Mazi, let's tell ourselves common single truth. Please like and share the program if you know that we are making sense. Good, be like, see you, good morning. I hope we are making common sense. I hope we are making common sense. I hope we are still on point. The like on this program, there is a 3 dots in front of you. Click on that 3 dots. If you have a phone that I'm just on the middle of the wall, that the like will be on that 3 dots, then please just click on that 3 dots. Then if you are on Binance YouTube, that my picture is full, then you will see a thumbs up. Just touch it. Why you have to do so? Others may know that we are live, so they will also come. We will make this common sense together. Now let us go.
Mostly play it. Let me come. Let me just come. Just give me a second. Let me look for the video.
Yes, as you are looking for the video, I want to go to comment section. I want to calculate to prove that those emotions are very important in this program. The first brother who wrote here today is Ifan. Just it's a normal greeting. Then I see Okonkwo Base. Please, Mazi, don't attack him. I did not. Thank very well, Mazi. Thank you, you too, brother. Chinedu Felice said, we keep moving on. Please like and share and subscribe. Please do so. Subscribe on Biafra is my home TV. Now, Chinedu Felix said, no one is against him resigning or teaching you guys things, telling him that should not attack, not talk that our DPM is not working with PMs or templates and more. Yes, this is where you can see me now debunking some things to Matt. Little Matt will know something. That way he thought of it is not the way it is. Now let us move. Everyone is working, even those one paying money from day one are working. This is a question. Mazugo. Because all make able posha each guys indirectly without knowing in actually five able pro. Nothing wrong. Okay, nothing wrong with resigning, but he should stay on his lane and allow DPM to do her own work. Nothing more, no one hates him. Once he came for DPM, we shall come for him. Mazu, this is what Biafra people are telling you, not me. Biafra is my home. CJ, official AJ say, greetings. Then, Chinevili said, keep asking him the question. Official AJ said, the problem of our people is, in this struggle, is emotion, attaching everything our people need to follow, rule and regulation of the government. Pop and plain. That is why I said now, that I said it here, that the way of the government is not going to be that way we was before. That is why I told you, you must prepare yourself to work under the government that has its law and its recognitions and everything that surrenders a government right now. This is one thing that we all must know. This is one thing that we all must know. Yes, very simple question. So, the official said, if the Butos and Gento are in Amazonia army, can they attack the government in power and remain the same? Mazugo, this is for you. Flora said, Mazugo is being sentimental about Gento and Butos or scared of them. Actually, felt sorry for Ugo because he had worked so hard. Yes. Mazugo, Biafra are still giving you accolades. Let's face this reality in this course. Stop attaching emotion in everything. Government as a country is a serious business. Yes. Official Krito Chinedu Felix, official AJ, never ever Amazonia. Don't joke. Those army that work against them have gone to meet God in heaven. This is true. Amazonia, they start facing their entire colony with the rebel armies in Amazonia. Gento and Butos are refusing to accept real declaration of United of Biafra today. Prove that they are rebel. They are enemy of the Biafran people. I don't paint walls. I don't do sentiments. I say the way it is. Master Kano said, I don't care who you are. You are my father, you are my mother, you are my sister, you are my brother, you are my daughter, you are everything. But when it's come to, I must tell the truth. He doesn't care. Please take my life so I will not speak again, because if you leave me, I will be speaking the way it is. Alaka said, good morning, my brother. Official said, it is the same emotion attached that makes General Ojukwu and Philip Efong lose the war in 1967 to 1970. Pure truth. We can't be doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Remember here yesterday, I told you that we are doing the same thing like Nigerian people. Those who really want Nigeria shouting, doing a protest. So that is that my father did. They are still doing it today and still hoping. It's the same thing. The only outer thing that is different to what Nigeria are doing is the movement of living of United of Biafran people. That is different thing. Go and check and verify. Now the kind of emotion attached that led him to where he is now, because he don't want to offend anyone. Yes, Ovita said you're on point. Simon Ekpa supposed to accept Finland. Problem if he's sacked Ogenkere in time, but he don't want to offend anyone, but knows to know to him at that time. Let me tell you one thing. When the band na the band in my own dialect na no dra dem ana agba ball and ebuga goal post, because at that moment Obato needed inclusive of all, and he knew that inclusive of all of Biafran people will end in their declaration and the government, that he make him to select 4-man delegates that is going to select, interview, research, and rehabilitate or choose those that are going to work in United States of Biafra. That is where he finished the matter. I don't blame him, because he won't continue removing them, and they bring more attack. So he allowed them to lose. So that is why when these governments, when unopposed or the declaration, he selected 4 people who will sit down, choose those that are going to like INEC, that are going to announce everybody in Bridge, over 70 people in Bridge, that out of them 25 or 30 will go into the government. 40 will be dropped out. Don't you reason, Officer AJ? That is where Obato will be allowed these rogues, these criminals, to be there till this day. And all their job ended in Bridge. That is why Ogenkere, knowing that his capability on his head, that his job will ended up in Bridge, he went in to remove the name of the Prime Minister in documents and put his name as the privatized Bridge, as the president of Bridge. I hope you are following. Let us go. Then the template of Biafra struggle is to restore Biafra. 2 + 3 + 5. That is it. We are not going to, you'll get the answer correct. Now look at it. Brother, I really love your spirit. You are really schooling Mazi Ugo and the other confused but Genubia Biafrans. Well said. Thank you so much. How can you attach emotion to ordinary army above the government in power? Some of our people need to face the reality in life. That is it. Of which I also said, they want to be hearing woto woto. That is the template they're expecting. Low mentality. Individuals everywhere. Listen, there is something I want to correct from here that you bring. There is no time for woto woto. We are in a government. A government of a country does not do woto woto. But go 247. Government of Spain, are they doing woto woto? We must meet the criteria of a government. That is what the government is doing now. Oh, God, you go. Finland has 2 groups, red and white. Finland. The white is like people like you who went to Finland and declare the independence of Biafra. People like Ogenkere and the Butozo and the Gento refuse the declaration of independence of Biafra. They are like the red guard Finland people who the internal conflict blows out a brutal civil war. That is what those who refuse up to today. Do you know that Holy Ghost exempt himself to today? Because before the whatever happened to him, he accepted now the declaration. Up to today, the Butus and Generals said that we're in a government that Biafra has been declared. But he believed in 40 states. Okay, the 40 states, they are under Butus and Gentlemen. Is this what they're telling us? No, now. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's remove sentiment until we start putting it, boom, the way it is. All these things will stop. Seek and hide are no longer needed this time around. Knowing it and see. Ndị banks n'okwu Igbo na onye kwugoro Igbo guru wee fie agwọ igwu nkwụ wee kpuchie ya na agwa anwato nwere onye ma onye ọ ga-atụ. We have been harboring these nonsense characters in the midst of us. That is why it's continuously generating out every blessed day in, day out. The government has come to end it up, and it's going to be painful to you and I. But at the end, we will understand, they implement the importance of the government. Let us go. A lot of comments are here. Greg, I see you. Thank you so much. Please help others know that we are live by sharing and like this broadcast. Thank you. Thank you so much for making that comment. Thank you so much. Charles, good morning, Mazi. BIAFRAISMYHOME. Thank you so much. I see Ifoma. Thank you so much for coming. I see Obuefi. Mazi, good morning from my side, California. Thank you so much. Then I also see my brother Richard Mazugo is one of us. My disintegratement is that he attached emotion. Yes, that is also, they're not to read more. He attached emotion. Mark, you should be studying for medical school. Go and read your book now. My brother, good morning. I am late this morning. We never even move far. Miss Greg said, good morning. Biafra is my home and Biafrans. Thank you so much. Mark said, you are and forever will be proud Nigeria. God forbid, I'm not a proud Nigerian. I am a Biafran. I am from United States of Biafra, the new country that was declared on November 29, 2024 in Helsinki, Latvia, Finland. The cause that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is agitating for has been fulfilled by real declaration of United States of Biafra. I am not a Nigerian. I am a Biafra. I am a born Biafran. I am not in that country, in that company called Nigeria. No, I am not from there. I have lived Nigeria because one thing that is important in life is change is constant in our life. We have moved on, the Biafran people. I want to know that, Mark. I have denounced, I am not a Nigerian. Please. We move to the voice. No, we never finish Mazugo. We hold it on and read comment of our people. So Mazugo, we saw this comment, he will know that people are not playing, that people want this government to take us back home. We move.
So I'm begging everybody, before you make people your enemy, make sure that these people you make your enemy have done something wrong to you. Before you come out, I used to say this before now. Before you come out, calling people names, insulting people, make sure you have something against these people. Make sure you have something against these people. Not because somebody said, not because somebody told you.
Please, 1 minute after advert, you know YouTube, they must play the advert.
He told you.
Now let us listen the area he cut out. He think that he's making a point. As he's doing this. You will see.
If I can't see the video, I will
You will go to. You say you know where you go.
Let me quickly. Okay. The video is here. So do not do anything.
James Joko, thank you for coming. This is a new comment. Please, have you liked and subscribed to the YouTube page? Biafra is my home. Please do that for me.
or whatever.
So I'm telling you, you know that we are live anytime.
Before you do anything, make sure what you are doing is true.
Let's go.
Make sure
Move on. Let us. We're waiting for you.
You are doing. I'm going to look for the exact place I want. I don't play the whole video. I said something, remember, that Dr. Ngozi Oraboye said. I did not even call him. Somebody asked me a question if anybody is following the template. I said no.
That is very
but
good.
But then Dr. Ngozi Oraboye has come out to clear the air.
Yes, let us listen.
So those of you that have called me names, those of you that have insulted me,
Mazugo, before you
those of you
people that called you names is because of how you misinterpreted the words of Dr. Ngozi Oraboye, our DPM. The way you misrepresented the word, the way you reproach the word, is why people don't have patience, tag you, and said a number of things to you. That is why. But as for the Biafrans, do not attack Mazugo. Allow him. He has tried so much. But Mazugo, or they are the Moyalo Shaloma, or Nango Shalo, or because name and the Bani in a care for a bear, Meriho, Joe, carry a bear, Merihoma. We move.
Have insulted me. Those of you that have called me SABO,
you are not a SABO.
That have said all manner of
you
things.
Are not, and you can never.
What
Easy way. Welcome.
Say,
good morning.
What
I see
do you
you.
have to say now?
Nothing has changed. Now, after listening to this, people will know that you. For me, I see that you misinterpreted the words of Ngozi Oraboye and you misunderstand it.
It's of truth. Is of truth only. So I want you to listen. What is his name? Samuel. I see you keep pushing me. You keep provoking me. Don't worry. I'm going to block you right away. I will block you because I see you just come here to distract me. You are just a fool. Nothing but just a fool. Nothing more. Nothing less. That's what you are. And I will not allow you to distract me. Not now, no. Because I don't even have too much time to spend here, not to talk of coming to respond to your what do you call it? Where is that his name? He said it's Samuel Jackson. I have to remove him. Ban him from my YouTube. Using them I use on this channel. Just a moment, trying to get where all these users constitute is coming from.
Oh, they want to show my face. Oh, you want Biafra to see my face? Wait.
Now, I think it's here. It's here that she made a statement. Okay? I'm not annoyed.
You misunderstand Dr.
Those are my brother. I hope it's the user I believe you are.
Is that also?
I am not annoyed. I just want to correct an impression. I just want everybody to be careful of what they say, how they say it, when they say it. Because when you come out emotionally and you insult people, me, I have not insulted you, I have not deceived you, I have not called you names, I have not
please,
tell you to
mankind, please,
fighting for freedom.
Please, do not insult Mazugo, please, do not. Allow him. I know this man very well. I am here. If he had been flow from day one, you see the way I am debunking. Just watch what I'm doing here, please. I don't want him to insult me as you go. This man has tried so much. He was a part of the last man standing this movement, believe you, who has never deviated, who has not become a betrayer from day one. So please, I beg when I start this program, please let nobody attack Mazug on my page. Allow him. Resign is not an offense. Some of us resign from where we are working. Some of us change a room where we are living. So it's part of resigning from the house we are living to another place. You sometimes you change a new car. So please, do even on when we open line, because after this, when I will open line, people will say the opinion. If you want to insult Mazugo, instead of educating, told him that place he made a mistake, but do not attack him. I beg all of you, please, until Mazugo start attacking the government and start talking ills, then you will see how we will do it also. But for now, he has his right to resign. Where is Uchemefo? I ask you in the comment section. Where is Obidieno? Where is him? Where is Clifford Iruanya? Where is Inenia? Those that you can, or top officers, you can know. The camel back broke when Uchemefo left. But what happened? We move on. So please allow Ugo 247 to breathe. He's tired. It's part of the things he told us when he gathered us together. See, Dr. Ngozi did not gather us together. Dr. Agi, sorry, the one that was resigned. What is her name? The one that was first resigned, the information secretary minister that resigned. On her position, she did not call us. It's Ugo that pushed her to call us. Ugo brought me up on social media today. Ugo encouraged me as humble lion. Ugo encouraged Rose. He has done a good job. So I put it this way: a man who has roughly 5 children decided to take a rest on writing a will to know how his death is going to look like. That is what Mazugo indirectly put to you and I. And you want to condemn him, you want to crucify him, when he does not have a brain. No, he has a brain. But misunderstanding, we will disagree to agree. When we disagree, no insult. When we are going to agree, no insult. Please, my people, my fellow Biafrans, I beg you all. I feel for him. I feel heartbroken when I got that message from Mazugo. But I said, if my father died, can't I live? Can't you live without Mazugo in this movement? Please, be calm. Allow him. Allow him. The question is, pray for what make him to write that resignation letter. Let it not happen to you. Pray, because that is not his spirit. Pray for that thing do not happen to you. We move.
Names, I have not tell you to stop me before now. You have hated me before now. You have despised me before now. It's not because
welcome.
You have been looking
Please like
for
and share.
a means of attacking me. So I want you to listen to Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze here. I want you to listen to Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze herself confirm that she is following her own template.
This is where I want to explain
what I have done wrong. Now listen.
When Simon Ekpa was here, nobody said to Simon Ekpa, no, I'm not Simon Ekpa. I am not Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa is not Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not Simon Ekpa. Every leader have their own template.
Pure
in
truth.
addition to the template that was left for me.
In addition.
And only the Nnamdi Kanu. When the Prime Minister dissolved the ESN,
every leader have their
Mazugo, hold on, please, sir. Every leader has their template. Pure truth now. It's not a lie. This is truth, Mazi Ugo. What are you saying? What are you telling us? When, if, like I said before, if Mazi Simon Ekpa must follow all the template of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he don't need to change ESN to Biafra Liberation Army. That is truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu template was added. Obatobie went into his template and maybe choose 4 or 5 and work towards it as a new incoming leader. In every country, once a leader comes in with his cabinet member, if there is how the other one project to build a bridge, the new incoming might decide to stop it or might change the pattern. Why is our own is going to be different, Mazi Ugo? Why do you kick against this? Why did you kick against it? It's a question I need to ask you. Now listen again. The Congressman said, in addition to the template of Obatobie left for him, she must, with the government, must do what? Must to add their own. Mazi Ugo 247, my role model. The way of father is not always the way of a son. If the template of a father was to build a 4-room, why did the son come out? Some will come demolish the 4 rooms and build upstairs there, Mazi Ugo. Isn't it just need a little common sense here and there? Mazi Ugo, if because of this is why you resign, you are not telling us the truth. I couldn't see this as to why you have to resign. Mazi Ugo. Mazi Ugo, so you want to tell us today that your son and your daughter, if they grows up to 18 years and they said, Father, you are my father, but I don't want to remain in this house. I need to rent my own apartment. Because of your template is not to rent a new apartment, then you will tell that child, do not do that. Let's go, common sense. Common sense is what we need. Common sense is what we need. Mazi Ugo, the template of you be in France, in Spain today, one of your daughter or your son tomorrow might change, come up and said, Father, I don't want to be in Spain. I want to be in Germany. It's a template. You have born him. He will use this template of you taking him to Spain to say, I want to move on with another ideology, with another new movement of the world, depending on where we are. Listen, do you know why nobody is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in what Simon was doing? Do you know what? Because whatever happened when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us is what used to hold him. Whatever Simon is doing, they are not going to use to hold him. So if you want to go to Arabella to continue working on the development of Obatobie and say Obatobie asked to do this, or asked to do the other one, that simply means he want Finland to still keeping Simon Ekpa now. So the Congress has to change it to prove that he is not only the one has a template to work. This now is in a government. The government must bring a template that suits the current situation of what we are into and what the law, what EU, what charters and all what done are representing for. As you go. Let us go on comment section before we play it all. I know where I stopped. I saw from official AJ. I saw from official AJ. Official said, Easy way said, Ototuoma. Ototuoma Chineke, thank you so much. The official said, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze are doing the right thing as for now. Nothing to criticize her at all. Let Ugo focus on his personal life and also be supportive to Biafra government. Pop and play and pump in. Mark said, Mazi Ugo, good morning, Mazi. I wish I can make out time to educate the so-called Ugo. I refuse to read your last words. I can't read it. Then I see Okezike today. Okezike, you're welcome back. Thank you so much. We are here. I see Prisca. Thank you so much. Then I see Osiosi said, good evening, Mazi Shino. Thank you for all you do for us. Jisike, my Onyezioku. Preach it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. AJ said, Donald Trump templates are different from his processor. Let our people stop unnecessary pressure to our leaders. Yes, Mazugo, stop. That's very correct. Every leader has he or her own template, but we select some of the former leader. Yes. James Njoko said, to me, Mazugo was just waiting for an excuse to move away from USB, the same way Ada used defense bill for USB government to leave USB. Yes, so which I said, AJ, Ugo wanted to be hearing Woto promise without knowing that we are in the government now. Government need to meet some standard. Yes, now. Esther Okwosa, good morning, you are here. Very good morning to you, Mazi, and to all genuine Biafrans. Well done for the wonderful work. Chukwu Okayon will always bless and replenish you. He said, one love. Yes, so Coaches 042. I see you. Good morning from here. I salute you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let us continue on Mass Ugo. This is no program that brought me here this morning, but it takes almost 1 hour.
Templates that have proven that I did not lie and I did not insult anybody.
Mazugo, you misunderstand templates. No, and where again that I don't like your word, when you could have just open out and said Zongozo Rebeze is no flow the template. Mazugo, how now? How? Why do you say such a word from your mouth? You that are always telling us that Zongozo is flowing the template. Remember, the spirit of falling outside has come. Mazugo, please pray over it. I pleaded with you as your son. This is between you and I now. I pleaded to you as one of your son that you brought in social media, one of the son that you teach in social media, to tell you, please, you got it wrong here. You got it wrong. Mazugo, in every movement, there must be a changer. There must be things to be changed. The criteria of a government is what the government must do, what protected and get to that standard. Mazugo, please, I beg of you, you have to retract your step and your words. Let us continue. I won't say a word. I want him to end now so we can be able to move on part 1 of what bringing me here today. That is on our headline. I never even touched the headline. Never even touched it.
Now.
And collapse it into BLA and BDF. Nobody questioned that. The Prime Minister knew the reason why he did that. When Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he must contact Simon Ekpa and ask him, Nnam, what happened? Why did you do this? That would be the right thing to do. Then he will give him the template, the laydown, the history, the circumstances, all the things that happened when he was out.
Okay. Uzo, you said I did not understand.
Yes, Mazugo, you misunderstand this one and you misfired on this. That is what Mazugo. If Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, repeating the same thing that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was doing, we are not going to be where we are today. And yes, Dr. Ngozi, you said it right. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, we contact Maazị Simon Ekpa. Maazị Simon Ekpa, we contact Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and said, my leader or my father, from where you left the template, look at how I maintained the template and look at how I brought something new, like you said, that I am here to bring a new dimension. Maazị Ugo 247, are you telling all the fellow Biafrans, the new Biafrans, that is only Maazị Nnamdi Kanu can bring a new dimension or can change things? It's not like that, Maazị Ugo. It's not. And it's not going to be like that. Maazị Ugo, it's so painful to us that all of you who stand and establish these governments are running away from it because of one thing or the other thing. I won't say it from my mouth, but Maazị Ugo, please, if it is an excuse, you resign. My brother, you don't have any excuse to resign. There is nothing that makes us to resign. Dr. Ngozi is working in addition on the template by Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Simon by Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Look at how she picked it that word. That in addition of the template of Maazị Simon and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, that the new government that up to, so are you telling me that these 25 or 27 people in the government all are going to be dumped or dumb? They will not have any idea to bring in. Then why are they in the government if they can make a change? If they can, we don't need, that means we don't need to have a government now. If they cannot make a change on the template of when we are in individuals, like when we are in a bridge as a group of people, it's gonna be a difference now that we are in the government. If we don't need to do this, why did Obato endorse 4 people to select those that are going to work under the government? Those with the highest IQ, the highest intelligence to come. They are coming, we change things in the government. Obato, this is how it is. And yes, Priska, thank you, capture my eyes very fast. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu told us that we don't expect him to lead like Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, to use all the template of all the. Let me calm down, because I am boiling right now. So Maazị Simon Ekpa said that he's not going to use all the template of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He did not do that, Maazị Ugo. The question that ask you that I want to answer, when Obato collapsed ESN to PDF to Biafra Liberation Army, why did you, Maazị Ugo, why did you not say that Maazị Simon Ekpa is not using the template of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Is it because she's a woman? I ask this question, Maazị Ugo. Is it because she's a woman? So, my people, and Maazị Ugo, my senior comrade, your interpretation is wrong. If this is what makes you to resign, come back. Oh. Come back. It doesn't worth it at all. The way of Mama Gaddafi is not the way of other, it is the way of Kuma Nkrumah. The template that Bulgaria left for Tinubu is not what Tinubu is using today. That is their government. Maazị Ugo, oh, are you among those who do not understand the value, the importance of a government and the rules of the government? Maazị Ugo. Why did all of you encourage us went to Finland after their declaration of United States of Biafra? All of you are resigned. Are you people serious? Are you serious, Maazị Ugo, right now? Well, if Uche can resign, anybody can resign, and the movement will sell. Plus you minus you, United States of Biafra has come to stay. We must progress to the United States of Biafra. And not only that, the rules of government, the way of a country government is not of the way when we are in a bridge. It's not gonna be. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hugo, then I want to allow you to say something before I will end, because I am not going to play it all. That is how I normally do my own. It's going to take us 1 hour or something minutes. Let us go.
Understand what she was saying. Probably, I didn't understand.
Okay.
And before I go, I will try and invite you in to come and explain what she said.
So, Hugo, the same thing that Alberto Obie did in the template of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same that Okonjo did in the template of Mazi Simon Ekpa. He will pick some that will not implicate Mazi Simon Ekpa now, and he will drop those ones and collect those that are going to sue. That's why I told somebody who asked me a question. What if they arrested Mazi Simon Ekpa? What's happening? I said, oh, they don't want to release him because of what is happening now. And I now said, from that day they arrested Mazi Simon Ekpa, everything that's happened there is what he will cater for. Everything the Congo is doing now, she is responsible of it. The responsibility lies on her hand, on her head, and those in the government right now. So the template continues, and the template also included that Congo have to change Biafra Liberation Army to Biafra Army, or Army of Biafran People. That is where we are now. We are in a country. That is where we are now. We are what, in a country. This is it. I don't know how we are seeing all these things. A way of everything that we have done in the past must change, and the changing is going to be bitter to you and I, but endure it for us to have a good government, for us to have a good country also. The template must tampered with. It must be changed. Ndị banyị si n'okwu Igbo na ife igbe jere chi abụ ife igbe ibia na-eji achị, ife onye eze jere chi abụ ihe ibia na-eji achị. Let me give you an example. In a Catholic priesthood, in my own parish, the Reverend Father who was there as the head allow masquerades to come in Catholic premises to dance or to celebrate, but the former one does not allow it. You see, everybody must come with what favors him, and what favors the Rebellion is that what favors Biafran people. What is that thing she has done wrong, that makes you who go 247 that say that's what the Biafran people hate from to hear from your mouth, that she is not following the template of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Did you ever told follow all the template of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or did he introduce his own, depending on what is on the hand in what we are doing? On this place, go 247, please, my brother. I want you as my senior comrade to rewrite that wrong statement you made, that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is not following the template. Then, Hugo, can you tell me, Biafra is my home, one of your sons, you brought social media, what is the template of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Please come and tell us. I will wait for you to answer this. Then on this note, if you know that you want to call, I said no abusive word, please, you can call to bring your own opinion. The number to call is, why I want to receive this call now, after this call, on the second phase of this program, this broadcast this morning, is about the topic you are seeing on the screen that I'm here to discuss. The topic is two. We will treat one today, and the other one will be one about be a Biafra Liberation Army without a country, and be an army with a country. The criteria and the different things that are in there. That's the same thing that said Hugo misunderstand about the government. The Senate Butos and their so-called general and whatnot, they are not understanding. It's the same thing. So the number to call is +973 360 5 1 3 3 7. That is number to call if you want to call on this program to contribute to your own quota or to make them people to understand some certain things. You are free to call. Yes, we have our first caller, even though the call is coming. Please, anybody who calls will take 3 minutes so others can be able to call. Muamale, I can see you. Hold on, let me put you on the mic. Please hold on. Yeah, you can go on. You're on the mic right now.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Biafra is my home, and good afternoon from my side, genuine Biafrans all over the world that is listening. Yeah, so my own, I'm not going to spend up to 3 minutes, but I want to just make some emphasis. Yeah. I'm going to start with Amazonia. Let me start with Amazonia. That's in that official agent. After this, let me talk about offenses. Some of our people don't follow other people's struggle or their liberation or
their history.
Or their history. That is the problem some of us have. Amazonia, after this Dr. Joe Ayaba, after they arrest him in Sweden, more than five commanders that compromise Ababugoha na Amazonia.
Life now.
Last week, this week, but a new week, because of Guinea.
Compromise.
He did not collect bribe. He did not collect bribe. No, how will they work with the Cameroon military, Cameroon general? Na yani ana bankata na phone. Na yani ana basoso kataka na phone. Na both of them are communicating. That is only the last one about last week. Which now this country the men are on our side. They will emotion here. So our brother will go 247. Nobody is insulting him. It's like a father to me. We are not insulting him, and nothing will make us. We don't insult all people that is supporting USB government. We don't insult people.
Yes.
But I am not going to get then we can insult you. That's open our DBM group. I was the person our DBM group that she is not following the template. That is topical lie.
Yeah.
Because I am the co-host. The more I support to drink, the guy that hosted that space, I was the co-host. One guy and next Mike was the second co-host. I was the one who co-hosted, and all the videos, nobody can USB government imposed. I'm the one who recorded this thing, man, made that program out. I was the one who recorded it and the share because the video is too much. And I cut today and beat to beat. They post on my handle, on my Twitter handle. Our DPM that she is following the template of Obatopie. That she is following the template of this government, this particular USB government. That over them another thing to add it, that she's not going to do it on her own. That they are going to discuss with the whole cabinet member before they can be able to pass it. That is why I had a election. Whatever judge, anything normal actually pass. They are going to do election on it. If majority carry the vote, which the same thing Obatobia was been doing born around. Anything actually pass, they are going to do election within themselves. If majority carry the vote her continue. Other than majority carry the vote her, they will vote that one. That is what she said. That she's okay. What's in that day? Our DPM is not working with the template. Then can he come out and tell us the template that the DPM is working with? Or the surrogate, you want we are joke, we are confess here to protect the mandate. Also, when you want we are our brother, so we confess her from December to July. Confess your government they are not doing. And the voice message that will call the ex-wife of Obatopie or our DPM now, he said he should protect the New Dimension account. New dimension. Can he come out and tell us say no boy that woman? Another one, we are not insulting him. This resignation letter on top about today. He has already been resigned long. All resigned, they go long time. About today, God resigned. Because of the government did not publish it or put anything about it, that is why he came out to be today, God resigned. Understand? I'm a man on resign and I came back. I know I am one of the executive member here in the meeting. We know everything, but don't like just keep quiet. The only thing that I'm saying to him, we are not insulting him. Also, we will go the government email here. Oh, go quiet when you can sabia. No people can just sabagi. The government, the way the government, nobody is insulting. Look at the way he was in trade. They made them the threat that if you come out, he's going to arrest you. Now the country, this, that. Is it the way? Nobody insulting him. Nobody insulting him. And being on our life. Being on our life now, the first day we go about 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Somebody came to your life. Somebody came to his life and said that okay, get a wunyoshi. Na CRC wunyoshi. Na DBM or no wunyoshi. He kept mute. He did not debunk that person, that young man. He did not debunk the young man and say, stop saying this kind of thing in my platform. Like, go to your platform, I cannot insult anybody in your platform. Nothing will make me to insult anybody. Because if I insult anybody and they did not reject me, or that means you are supporting it.
Yes.
But his own platform, somebody came there and he said, look at, you did not stop the person and say, no, don't say this kind of thing in my platform. That woman, all that the same woman now, Junior, say, okay, and the CRC and the DBM and they following the template. Or saying nobody. He called Ogenkere name, he called CRC name, but Oguzen and DBM or say nobody is following the template. Now USB was the USB or no, it's not government, because not government. Can you imagine?
Government. No, USB government.
That's the thing. Can you imagine? If I were him, yes, he have helped so many people, good and fine. Everybody, every human being is on our country. He stay in the country will rule and the law. I will talk organization. If I were him, we might also keep mood. No, can you do some time?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. You're welcome. Thank you. That is what it is. Okay. I am just calling you now, and your call just enter. Go on, my brother. Good morning from here, easy way. Good morning. Thank you so much.
My brother.
Just raise your voice a little bit, please. Increase your voice a little bit.
My brother, ndị was in ihe dị otu na-eri m ọnụ. Ịma na ịwa ọchịa before ihe emebe akpọbago gị na phone sigoro m ihe ndị sense.
Nsị ka m down. Yes.
Ihe m ka m down. And at the end of the day, ihe ahụ m mere shi abụrụ ihe mere.
Yeah.
Ịma ndị be anyị si na ịma before ọnwụ ji egbuwa nkịta a ga-enye ya aja maka ịghọta.
Na so.
And ihe wutere m n'all these things bụ na ama m ka mgbara ya esi abụ ọkwa mana ije n'ahịa gota rice na ofu mkpụrụ aja sọsọ ofu mkpụrụ aja nwere ike spoil rice ha.
True.
Ga-esi ka ndị nwapụ somebody a key holder ebe ihe o ji wepụbụ ike at this point of time at this peak ka ị abịazi mmata na ihe ebe ịbụta that singular act nwere ihe o signify o nwere ihe o signify for nke nwere pụtara this peak get the template of ọbata obi o says so many things mana ka anyị ga-ete ndị gbaba fushi obi ọmụkwana onye bụ ụmụazị ya bụ na the only thing m gwara people bụ onye ọbụla butuo ka program eme onye ọbụla butuo si ya na na-eje na saịdị ahụ a na-eje
si butuo
unless onye ahụ jiri aka ebupụta onwe ya dịka nwaanyị France jiri aka ebupụta onwe ya ọkpụ mana oge e nyere nwaanyị France suspension na onweghị onye nwe ya
mba na
onye gbajiri aka ya gbapụta na-eti at the end of the day ofodu before were chepashiri ya ma ebe ọ bụ na nwanne anyị nwoke the man whom I so much love
My hero.
There are
I
this kind of a thing, and the hot. We hear the hot. I will not say a word to him. Come to him, but Tori Bobo. Njiwera choka mbobo ya kwea. Mbobo pai.
Yes.
The best thing he can dishonor or gambling. Each way, knowing that his own lane. You got that?
I went to the Guabi. I went to the Guabi. I went to the Guabi. If you want one, at level Mazu Gama no wrong well. Okay, I got a KJ because I can be a copy. And opota because the spirit of Biafra is going to me an apple. The two spirits nearly just all this why is going to me an apple. Or give you a debate why again.
And know that in media, even mistake because only who can employ all authority was at that question. Oh, something by the name of
some people from DOSF when they are talking of question.
Yes. So always here's that kind of question, and they are not that it.
My brother is when the Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is flowing all the tables of Abatobi, and also in addition adding her own as the government right now. Ngazi plan. Yes.
Nobody are more as far as you can no begin and what is you. Of course, it's easy about one like that.
Because him oji where Zayabo Wambo, him was Zayabo Wambona, Iwoji Mazu go no be against the government of United States of Biafra. This is true, no matter how Mazu go pretend over it.
Yes, or talking for that, from his action.
Yes, no.
Because let me tell you, we're all going to be trained on now and working game.
Yeah.
You pretend to new visitors. Oh, you go rally.
I work for you. Yes,
so we have to be job for your people that this hot, we hear the hot, we get that thing signifying something because okay now and so when they follow the temple on onion. This time, what about the template? Man said that or the template when you go to work for template in Martin's side. Can you before because it doesn't grab okay, are you telling me no good can you do a proposal and the gentle? Oh no, but what the and these people is working against the government. Okay, John can get the give can have what opposite any because they tell war or your river.
Maybe.
So the best thing they can even hear advice. And Rose, yesterday, and I so much love that. Home is fire.
Yeah.
Home is fire because we have people president now.
No.
Registration letter near government. Okay, each government have a quarter. Government have a quarter. You get on target.
Yeah.
In other words, what those will be there are officially designed. Consider that animosity in him, and the is to one thing or the other now, or deviate the final. I have seen that people they ready for him.
The people of Biafra this time around, we are very, very energetic in what we are doing to our country. We are not playing with it. Everybody know now, but I know the America. Biafra first. Yeah, into America say we love America and the America first thing. So for our mind now, we love Biafra and United States of Biafra first in whatever. Once you are somehow somehow Biafra people will raise up again. That is why it's good to pray. When we him to the actually go kuna before poor. Or when the Bible say go on nation in eguzo. Ngilezi anka ye gareda.
Yes.
Eba ndi okwu now.
Yeah, when I go to complete here, but for you, it was you put up the of you say, what the pure.
Yes.
Because so say, no way, he just said, also, I have a bit of one. I share that. You want to share it,
That is true talk.
And they move with the same way. Okay, now in a shape of a football pitch now. We caution about 9 and about 10. And we caution about Ginger Good or Red Top Back. More and Rebel Obia or Gago. Okay, I shall get it. Or my brother go.
Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing, my brother.
So get it. Achievement.
Yeah.
So for once, people now they that what's signifies something but now I know they can do is where you're on na about on here because there will be angle from you.
Yes. Ian worry na he misunderstand the template when they go here. I can do where do I say my question from day one when I started this program and how I explain things on my own. If Mazugo can see things that this perspective now, or man near the mistake, when I see push gentle away, nobody push them away. Gentle na butozo, they can mother say, only what I jiraka sepo muya waraki a jana wapa na nias and near Riana. That is gentle and butozo for you. That is why when we conclude this program right now, in the next 1 hour we have here, we want to discuss on the main topic, a Biafra Liberation Army without a government and an army with a government, their criteria. One ega mazieba eba can keep with today. For only to defend the gentle and the butos to know that they are rebel. Or in the place, and you know, for me, I don't paint word. I don't miss. I'm not going to that I say raw. That is me, because until we stop painting walls and romancing walls in this movement, that is only where everybody will know he or her right. And until we start searching by ourselves, then we will know what we are doing. Biafra period. Yes, now.
Because this singular act now, and she spoiled is them all the good work we have done. Because what I heard from Twitter yesterday, because today we share some cockroach on the cardboard. So it's better. And when cockroaches, which not added the even I answered that get what is get what is all about him.
Yes, now.
At the end of the day, of Uraja and their spoiler. So
oh, yeah, all who go 247 brought them up in social media. Also,
I don't want you to be distant.
Yes, so.
Talk of the thing that
yes.
So,
that is
yes, the bad. Now, after resignation, as it's something bad. It's not something bad.
It's not something bad.
What do I you know that they are the tired. Benedict resign from Pope. What people for Tarias don't know matter. All the time will wait. For the minutes here, well, resign. So many things. President did not get resign. Oh, my God, now Zoo Booking, or you know, you have a shocking. No.
All you can do, no Puma Zoo now, they can. Nwoke mụtara ụmụ dee wil mgbe ọ dị na ya na-achị ịnwụ o wee jezuo onwe ya ka ọ mara ndị ụwa ga-ekwu about ya nwa Maazị Ugo ịnụgokwu ihe ụmụ Biafra kwuru about you ịnụgokwu ya today kala anọkwa na-eje you see how they love you, they don't want to make that mistake. Please Maazị Ugo, please
That's the thing. We love him very well, so it's better. Don't by the will.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's give others chance to call, because in the next 10 minutes we are diving into the main topic I have today.
Okay, no problem. We are there.
All right. So if you know you want to call, we have only 10 minutes for the call. After the 10 minutes, we are going to move away from phone call and start doing the needful. So please, if you know you want to call, you are free to call right now. If you know you want to call, you have this time to call, please. Because after this time, I'm going to move away from phone call. The number to call is +973 360 51337. Only on WhatsApp you can call. If you know you want the next counting down, the next 8 minutes, the phone call will end. Then we dive into another thing that brings us here today. Yeah, we have a phone call also. Hold on, let me put you on the mic so Biafrans may hear you. Yeah, you can go on, my brother. Good morning from here. Good morning. Raise your voice, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bafra is my home.
Thank you so much, my brother. You're welcome.
Thank you. Long time.
I am here every morning. I'm here every morning.
Yes, I know. Now walk.
That is it, my brother.
Well, I appreciate you so much. For giving Biafra every morning breakfast. I greet Nnamdi Kanu. I greet my PM, Simon Ekpa. I greet my Agumwany. Isi Afro Bobu. I greet her so much. Abada Wanenda Nekwesi. May Chukwu come and bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Amen. You too, my brother. He said.
Yeah. My brother will go 247. And that is one thing I would like to say is that you see Biafras. Good morning. You see Biafras. Biafras is one kind people that when you are doing your work and they stand in the truth, we appreciate you. But once you make one mistake, yeah, they don't care how you have been doing your good thing for pass. They will castigate you for that too. If you are not take time, they will use that one mistake you made to put you where you did not even expect. That is one thing with our people. But I would not like him to be in that position because I myself I respect him so much.
Yes, sir.
But I don't want to see any pot. As he resign, let him not take. Come and tell us. Let him respect himself. Respect us also. Respecting the government and go home. So that his name will write in golden pen.
Yes, so
You have tried.
You have tried.
So this is and there's some people that is seeing that somebody to resign in organization or in government is a bad something. It's ungovernable people that is seeing it that way. The former Finland woman, what is the name? What is the former woman, Finland woman that resigned during the time of Simon Ekpa. They resigned and go home. Nobody thought about it. Foreign affair.
Yeah, even here. Hold on 1 minute, my brother. Ozil said Israel Defense Secretary resigned because of Hamas invasion in October 7 years back. You see, resigning is not a bad thing, my people. Continue.
Not a bad thing. So to resign is not a bad thing. It's not everybody that have that brain to carry one particular problem at a point in time. It's not everybody have the mind. It's not everybody have the brain to handle some difficult situation. So when you find yourself in that position or in that particular problem, the only good thing to do for yourself to resign and let other people that has the mind have the strength to step in. That is just the way governments work. So please let him not come out and start talking one kind talk and this and this. No, we don't expect him to do that. Let him go home. Please, this is my opinion. This is my specially advice to my brother who go 247. We love you all. We love you so much.
Yes, sir.
Nobody has spoke bad against you. If anybody that spoke bad against you, please don't look at it. It's because anybody that is hungry to you because the person loves you so much.
Yes, the emotion, the person, the emotion is there. The emotion is there.
The emotion, the person loves you, and the time when the way the person carries you, that is the reason why the person was angry. And secondly is that the only people that is rejoicing that he resigned is your enemy. So I want you to know that.
Yes, sir.
Are you understand?
Yes.
You don't resign from USB. USB still remaining tardy.
USB, simple thing address is that this is the government. It's like a barrack, a cantonment of army where soldiers go and come. Soldiers come and go, barrack remains. That is where we are for now.
Confirm.
So no two ways about it.
We are not afraid by anybody can resign. Many things is about to happen. Remember, Samonita said, 4-man committee to set up the people that they hear what Dr. Ngozi said. He said, in this point in time, we need 7 people that is 7 senses. 7 senses, not even 5 senses.
Yeah.
We need people that they have 7 senses. You know what that word means? You know what it means? 7 senses, people that they have strategy. This is the people that we need now. Understand? Not by carrying gun and start. No, it's not going to bring Biafra like that. I understand.
I told you
we must have certain.
Yes, thank you so much. Summarize now when can we keep our time is a twinkling. Can we hear summarize on the other level of program which we normally do every month? Thank you so much.
Please, we need 7 senses people. 7 senses. That is what we need.
Yes,
we
sir.
love the USB.
Thank you so much. Carry on, move. Thank you. Yes, I see a brother who is calling. Let me know who is that. If your number I will call back, I'm gonna call you back. Okay, yes. Let me try. Yes, so Maz, good morning.
Good morning from my head here.
Yes, thank you so much. Go right on. You're on the mic.
Good morning, Biafrans, and good morning, every genuine ones, both every banana comment session. Once again. Maz, first of all, as I look at the template, Mazuko, National Dr. Ngozi Arabezi, and I follow the template. First of all, open will respect Ebo Batubieno, which would respect Dr. Ngozi Arabezi. That is number 1. Because they the same thing. Mazuko Meru now. That is the same thing Adadola Man Meru. When suspicion. Ochelo ka the government ngo coaching no how we put that na no the regulation later.
Yes.
That painting that dollar man made before. You man that dollar man when you suspicion ochelo ka government in futa. Oba after the agwa na government you police suspicion no. And all that in duba ki dem no check the government ka government in bia koi ebe government dey kulu ko bia wojira kai we koi that the same thing Amazu go now because government you the resignation letter each look at government in bia koi anything basari ibuputungo obrungo that is not that when you on that thing do no big meri you bia ko that thing because in the government go me because I need go template. Any government in Futal or that government in move, it didn't make that the same government or that government in but expect go follow the same method you judge will that chilag. Because on that in what keep money book first sausage. Now this Oboduma no man 9 on him when you book first sausage. Aqua good rock first sausage, cook choco whoopee. Before then, Oliver Square back. Onya no, Buhari make the same thing. But this man and Bob Jagaba Konongo Oswald Batana go Oprungun, that is own template. Everybody will template to ya or church chinking. On that end over keeping again. Only 1 9 working coaching about 10. When you can down by 9.
Yes.
After the whole thing, you can't
winning.
See Ronaldo na 7. Yanke nye goal game, who will method oje goal game. O coach nye goal game, who will method oje game. Ye na to that place. That the same goal. But it didn't actually match if near. Because Mazi Simon follow the same method. Mazi Nambikano. Nja gada time. Anything Mazi Nambikano made. For anything Mazi Simon name. I got a job at all. I got a job Mazi Nambikano. Wasada Tajuju. Likewise, Mazi Simon. Anything our DPM mail. I got a job our DPM. Gini dia no. Akwago amboncho nya no aya blow your soul gate. You know me now. Come answer for it. I gotta share that's on now. But every one of them have the method of hanja church thinking.
Yes, so
anything you matter place, but
all the no people ban. If I just shall be Fiji, I'll be Ajiashi. Now, family, and watch na family. Two and called in every what can you difference? So that is the thing, my brother. You are right. You are right.
Man, me first born expect go follow the same method. Second born in follow game. Man, me the father of the house expect go follow this. Kabi man, me the first born. Mbumuke expect go follow the same method. Mpaya nje big na the family.
Yes. I when the Bible is no Igbo. Na ofu nne na mụrụ fusi adị eke otu aka ọ dị n'ihe ọbụla a na-eme ofu nne ma ọ bụ ofu chikere the same freedom aka a na-achọ we are not going to use the same method to get it ọ ya method wazuru ike abụ method Maazị Nnamdi Kanu the template e nwere ndị nke e were n'ime ya did you know that we one template can together the template of heroine and heroines day a change ya is a template also. So my people, there is
another thing to keeping all this our general because Mazi Ugom again enjoy the again and that we bring all China Butuzo no major fine but no way you call him again which kind of good deal him and this. Okay, after the national TV, because all the know inform of we know that voice alone. When DJ Namado be a main interview, it's the same thing.
That is the thing now.
It's the same thing. Half one will not to record or voice no message. Same day, but one no Musa no outside. Go nice man with ESM. Don't touch with Kuruko self. Nice man. Sorry to go back. Oshna is men. No kiwi. Down every day. About the same thing with this voice. Butu's on trouble. It's the same thing. Open we mad of national TV. If you actually know on AIT or non on Rice TV or non on BBC, they may broadcast before before that talk wages on Badin. That voice alone. That voice alone. What just go the whole world, the whole entire world. Because the most one someone with Hana in saying the leg, okay, I know Fabi.
Okay now, on name Hona Gentle the YouTube page. Go to YouTube, type Gentle Yahoo. Obu select this man. I have searched for it.
Okay,
even Facebook.
What is trying to do? I know one catch your leader while they go on social media. That is to tell you that not carry Biafrans at heart.
Gentle, here Gentle now. Anybody on comment section, just go type on comment section, type on YouTube page, Gentle Yahoo Liberation Army Commander. Okay, so where the people take Gentle and the activities here. I'm telling you the truth.
They did not have to tell you pump and play. They did not carry Biafrans at heart. Go out of social media. Go out of. Imana.
Yes, go where
so that if you marry you got a yana quality. Because the whole man in so you wouldn't have got a yada to you, but now from a good news Bible, where King James. Oh, now, Madam Yago good news, or she not got a King James, no other good news for the Buno, Taiwan, non go, I got a deal. The same thing applicable with this English and the book. You have to change everything to associate. That is the same associate book, Kaputu's on Solia. Or Gashino, what I know that's also good. Onye ọbụla kwesịrị ihe gbara ọgwụ ya ṅụọ na nke ikpeazụ because nothing onwe anything ga-emeke nwa mbụ go choose onwe anything ga-eme m ka m stop support United States of Biafra. United States Biafra first. Ngwa American doshi America first. That is the same thing applicable to it now. Biafra first. Whether cause or house or
not see even go choose. Not even Biafra first. United States of Biafra first. Because only one claim when I fight for Biafra. Any Biafra without United States of Biafra above Biafra. I want to disclaim on this one this morning because I won't think Regafa. You cannot be saying I'm fighting for Biafra, I'm fighting for Biafra. Now Biafra without only hengro any name that was not under a government controlling does not exist in the United Nations Charter's law and the international laws. So that's what you were now. United States of Biafra first, like the way we are going to be calling Biafra Army, no longer Biafra Liberation Army. Our government have to come and endorse all this. All these things are in the law. I'm telling you the truth.
Our government have done that already.
Okay.
By changing that Biafra Liberation Army to USB Army.
Yes, so.
As much as Simon make it as Utosh will change ESM to BLA.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Dr. Odabeze has finished everything. For now, no. That got transformed.
Asap. Thank you so much. There is others on the line, so let them conclude their own part before we move into the main topic. Every morning about to let our people know the rules of army in Biafra land and what they're supposed to do. But we are going to have only first section of it today, then tomorrow we'll continue. I just want us to talk about Majuk and let him know that nobody insult that because he is the one that needs to correct himself and have to re-understand what he's saying about the government. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have one call. Let me see through if the number can go. Okay, it's going.
Bafra is my home.
Mazi, good morning from here. I greet you.
Yeah, good night from our side.
Okay. My brother.
Yeah, because I'm seeing 1 or 2 now. We have 247.
Right on. Please, but no insults.
Yeah. No, I know, no insults, but follow our hand.
Yes, so, but no problem. Let's go.
Follow our hand, but
yes, right on.
I can tell you good day. I will go to the name you so now even the what is there that the charoma because if we are in the other they consider non now. not suspect the tools. What I more one woman observe. If Mazia is almost would be the lawful self, and remember then I'm on that days. So I know what she will phone. There was somewhere I can wake in with the service. I'm not even that. So they get out up to now, but one or two, one of them, one yellow cap on platform yet because so with them so much. Even we go. Oh, you to a higher no, you disappointed by this time. We will see Robert no resign, I get to the way. So, what did I comment in your letter? The Gumble and Lufunya now, member get them on Lufunya. So, that is it. So, even the day I will have on the car, get to your word, they defend now. I will walk into that guy one time. I think we're over I think 2023 years. I'm on the age that I video no there were machines somewhere. For you to delay chair.
Yes. I remember.
See them. Yeah, but we need to jump. Yeah, now I see them. I didn't figure. One no talk is here. I'm on the wire one. You are before you get a cage as here. I will get you. No, that from that day I didn't trust that guy. The business I didn't trust him. Even one day they program and they can make yes, they are not now. Around the make anything up on them became that why I follow group my deck and they listen to them because and very careful. Any person put a loss of my employee put out control this lady, this our mama goes around the doctor goes around this. So now I'm control the mind. Because that lady or that woman take the highest risk money taking over. What I go deny everything for position on one of the banners on I follow the pretty someone for that, this and that, in America. I understand all this shit. So, but you know, my brother,
yes, that's why I said, please, nobody should attack him for now. Let us watch and see.
Yeah, I watch it. Yeah, my program, all to get off. So, because I work in a ship. So,
all right.
About the time they give any idea, but I can make on because if I am also full.
My own is also like that. Night shift, even morning shift. Mazda won't call. Just say memory negre to other platforms. That's how it is. Yeah. Every voice note to our own Bafra getting. I can actually about the voice note. They don't reprogram by tomorrow evening. Can get that voice. Because except now where the Mazugo can make program here where one or two things. I waiting on Bakwe and we love him, but he don't need to betray us. He don't need to fall our hand because normally he fall our hand. So okay, go 2 hours and 28 minutes. Only this one. Then the main program that brought me in here on my headline because I'm educated, I'm what history and lecture about military. And the madam and I have to clear my body. So after this call, now end of the call, then I will do the first part of that program now. That will take us 30 minutes. Then we close for today. Then tomorrow we will come 2 times. Then we can be able to do other things.
Exactly. Honestly, this is that program the highest program I had. Honestly, all the teaching Biafra's many things, So, but I don't know. Some people like yesterday general space. So I mistakenly went back I get the 4 back. I'm on Nambalia. So look at what guy honestly every day plan on this year. See that they believe that now Biafra I can go in Northern Congress and it's a agency. Work about your photo Washington Maka will be most open Gambura and Washington very near. Oje ba Oje Pura was able to Mancani Photoshop and everything of Gabayan will see one. If this guy the way your boy That is a one thing we do plan on this year.
Yes,
So
no.
thank you so much. God bless you. Bless your family. So it's when you know.
Yes.
So my brother, thank you so much.
Thank you too for coming in for within your time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So please, dear friends, we have to seize the call for now. Let us dive in. You know what we normally do here. You know what this platform is about. Because of Ugo is I want Mazugo to know that BIAFRAISMYHOME said that he didn't do it well. He did not. He misfired on this one. He misfired. The government did not chase anybody away. Rather, Butozo and Gento chased themselves away. Okay, Mazi, my kind, please call. Because you are one of those always call on this platform. Please, you are free to call. But please, no abusive word, no insult, but an advice and encouragement. Please. Please, my kind, you are free to call. Call the number. I will pick up your phone call. Call, please. Only 3 minutes before 5 minutes before I will go into what brings us here. Then if you're not ready, I will be doing what I have to do now. Dear friends, the topic that we are discussing is what? Look at the topic. There is topic I am discussing this morning that brings us here. So we move like yes, OC, you're always on point. We move this morning. There is things that we must know that are things that nobody will teach us, and we will not expect the government to be doing all these things for us. The topic is a liberation army general without a country and a general with a country. I hope you get this topic very well. Now we are going to discuss a liberation army general without a country. That is the headline that we want to discuss this morning. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. This is Biafra is my home TV. Please like and subscribe. Please do that. Like and subscribe on this YouTube page so we can grow up very fast. So we can be able to stream in this program live. So maybe you come, you have the link, you come in, then you put your own opinion, then others will continue. So we are going to do what? We are moving now. Let us see what it takes. A liberation army like Butozo and the Gento without a country. That is what we are going to discuss today. You will see it by side. And then you will now see the main option of what we're supposed to do. A liberation army without a country. A liberation general army without a country. Are we good to go? If you are good to go, let me know in the comment section. Or do we close? Are we tired? This will take us maybe only 30 or 40 minutes. So, yes, I see Kevin says, yes, we are good to go. God, yes, everybody say right on. So let us go. We are moving now. A liberation army without a country. A liberation army with, see it here. It's not my makeup for those gullible. I hope you can read it now. See it here. It's not my, it's a history that is already down for you to just learn. So you will know what you are doing. You will know what you stand for as a general. Now that when you claim you are not under United States of Biafra, that is where we are. That is where we are this morning. Hold on for it to download finish so we can be able to play it very well so people will understand everything that we are here to do. Now the program begins.
Yes, a liberation army without a country can have a general. The term general refers to a high-ranking military officer. A liberation army, by its very nature, is a military or paramilitary force, and like any armed group, it needs a command structure to be effective. This structure typically includes a chain of command and various ranks to organize its members and operations. A liberation army's goal is often to establish a new country, overthrow a government, or achieve some form of political independence. While they may not have a recognized state or a
Seat at the United Nations, they still operate as a military organization. Therefore, they will establish their own ranks.
Please, I'm coming. I want to connect it on a big loudspeaker,
Examples of such groups
so we
exist
all
throughout
can.
history and in the modern world. They are often referred to as insurgent groups, freedom fighters, or, in some cases, terrorist organizations, depending on the perspective of the
Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Let's go.
Becoming a general is one of the most difficult and prestigious.
Now, please let me start afresh. A commander, a liberation general army without a country. Now listen. Yes, a liberation army without a country, without a country can have. Yes, a liberation army without a country can have a general. I hope you had it. Yes, it can have a general. Since all this while that we're not a country, we can have a general. On what? Now, the general referring to a high-rank military officer. A liberation army, by its very nature, is a military of paramilitary force. Is a military or paramilitary force. Paramilitary is when you see those AVG, Ebubago, and what's not. These are paramilitary security. A military is like what we all have already know. A military is like what you see in the US, what you see in other countries, even so-called Nigeria government military regime rule. Is a military also. Now, and like any armed group, you see, and like any armed group, it needs a command structure to be effective. That is why Obato Obie built a liberation army with a general without a country, for them to have a command, not for you to stand up and do whatever you like to do. You must have a chain of command. I want you to know that, yes, it is possible to have a general with a liberation army general without a country. Remember, that is where we are. We must set this record straight. Then when we go on now, then you will now ask yourself a question. Then you will now know why we need a country. Let's go. The structure typically including a chain of a command, a various link, rank, or organize its members and operation. A general commander is the one without a country, giving military and paramilitary those who are under the chain of command order for an operation. Like sometimes you see water on the road. Before, when the code is water, the code is no longer water. So it's possible for you, like when Gen to claim he's a general, but also claim a triple general. All these things are there, and some commanders. It can be possible because it says it's going to be a group of arm that will have a structure that a commander will make it to be effective. One person must give an order. One person must be given an under this movement of a structure of a commander or a general without a country. Now let us go. A liberation army goal is to establish a new country. A liberation army goal is to establish a new country. That is their goal. This is what they are. To establish a country today, with what you are seeing with Gentle Botoso, are they establishing a new country? If they're establishing a new country, now let me read it. A liberation army goal is to establish a new country. In the order of the new country, a liberation army must help the new country government to protect their sovereignty, borders, and pay their loyalty under the new government, so everything can be organized in the way that this is a new nation, not a military regime, but civilians obedient regime. A liberation army must help a country to maintain peace, unity, order, and a building growth of the nation. A liberation army. Their work. The real liberation army. Now listen. Other side of the army are not being supportive to the government. What is the meaning of that? When a liberation army refuses to help a new government or a new country establish, they refuse because they plan overthrow over the government, or for them to achieve some from political independency on their own. For the people of the nearby states to use them for a material at any time they want to use them to destabilize the new country government. I hope we are following. Are we still here? I hope it's sounding very clear to our ear. Okay, listen again. Why they may not have recognition state or a state at recognition from United States nations. Listen, when they refuse, Butozo, Gentle, refuse to work under this government, nobody, no country, no nation, no union of EU or UN or any of these organizations will give them personal recognition because they are not a country. Are you following? I hope you are following. They still operate as a military organization, therefore, they will establish their own rank. Immediately they refuse to work under the new country government. They start giving themselves rank. Like what you see Gentle coming to tell you, I am general. Butozo is overall triple general. So person is a commander. Sorry, this caller, please. Who is this now? Who is this right now? This caller we stop me from what I'm doing right now. But please, my people, hold. Let's check who is there. Please hold on. Let's know where the call is coming from. Hi, Mankind. Okay, let's take our brother Mankind. Mankind, please, 5 minutes because we have moved into another different thing. But go on, Mankind. 5 minutes on the dot, please. Raise your voice. Very well. Go on now. You can go. The mic is yours.
Good Biafra and egg guys. So Monday on a platform, so Monday on a Biafra, so Monday now. I can want to thank you so much. Sorry, I'm for somebody dying. Somebody dying in marriage.
Okay.
Mazi, thank you so much for that good job. In our money. Mostly every morning I'm trying to come back. I'm go. I run like this. When something get pushed, you say no, you need to it's your no but the chance I'm
Yes.
now. The topic first of all in a treaty was about 247, alright?
Yeah.
And the 247 issue, one them, inu ndị be anyị na-atụ asị na agadi nwoke na-ebe ụmụazị na-ekwu ana were mbasụ na-ekwu ana ọsọ ụmụazị ha tọpụ mbasụ ha were ụkwụ gwụwa ana ọkwa alụrụ ana
Nnekwu arụrụ ala.
O nwekwara okwu ọzọ nne m ochie gwara m sị m na okenye ọnwụ na-ana ana n'ọjị okenye ọnwụ na nọ n'eziokwu ana were ọnụ na-achị ya nwoke ya lụrụ ana maka na ịnọdere eziokwu ahụ ọdụ were ọnụ na-achị ya na-asị ya anyị ndọkwa nekwa gwa na eziokwu a ịma eziokwu ịnọdị ya ana were ọnụ na-achị ya. Now, I want to send this message to Ugo 247. Ugo 247, good morning. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to make a good job. When I be a make a straight ahead, how it is. Because I can make a joy. I'm going to busy boy. Ugo 247 is in our DPM of USB government in Kanye. That's not a follow her own template. Only for the template of Adobe. Yes. Ugo 247. Why do you often check what on to good morning. Today, how are you? Okay?
Yes.
Good morning. Today, how are you? How can you say such thing? Ugo 247. How? Can you put that DPM to choose our own template attitude can change because when you know one thing about ours, you know how on social media, you have a platform, you have a Biafra, so you feel as though that you are the wisest person, that you are wiser than your listeners, that you are wiser than every Biafra now get a platform making it. That they are fools, they don't have brain. This is how many of you think, and that's very, very bad. You can't have their platform. Do not think that anything you say is good. That Biafra opinion does not count. We are not in. I am with our land. I am to care about our land. The practice of dictatorship doesn't go. Whenever they now, Mazenland the Kano with his own template. Let me narrate this template issue because in an template that they can say we don't want to have here. They know we have better here. Ugo 247. Let me set it clear to you. If you are pretending to stand in the ground of template, now let me narrate this template for you. Mazenland cannot template was killing. He started off with awareness. With awareness to preach the gospel of Biafra. He preach to a point. And you still put there up by now, some many people now sit on a party, they shall succumb because their awareness. Now, what they on
True.
Now, later, what happened? What was that now? Talking, that he has talked too much. Which one that he has talked too much. That's why I'm not more of this idiots in the awareness. That is the truth. At the point, what did he do? He now find out that if you continue speaking, creating awareness, that this awareness will not create, not by going to buy anything, that the next thing that he needs to do is to secure our land. That was why he created PSL. Because our land was under siege by Fulani. Fulani have rampaged our land. Fulani have rampaged our bushes. Our mothers cannot go to farm anymore. Our mothers are being raped in the bushes in our farms. Mazenland can say no, he can't continue speaking, creating awareness. Why? Our mothers are being raped. the farm. Our sisters have been raped in the farm. That was why Mazen Nanikano, even before creating the ESM, he even tried to contact the Southeast governors, the zoo. He tried to contact them for them to also join him and support him so that this ESM can stand, so that we can ramp these Fulanis out from our bushes.
Yes.
And what happened? The same DOS, who the people he's working with, he sabotaged him and sold him to the zoo, and sold him to Nigeria. And when they sold him to the zoo, today they are still claiming that after selling him to the zoo, they now return back and tell us we must follow the DOS. And now they are broadcasters, just like you now. They are broadcasters now come back and still telling us that they are creating awareness. Why their leader have already told them that time of awareness have gone. That this is time to secure our land. This is what Mazendan cannot do. Now let's come to Simon Ekpa. Now Simon Ekpa, our leader, the prime minister we followed up to today before he disappeared. What did Simon Ekpa do? Simon Ekpa came to continue when Mazendan cannot stop. What happened? The DOS sabotaged him. The DOS fought him. The DOS never wanted him to stand. They never give him a grant to even stand his foot. British space. They sabotage him on all angles, in the media and everywhere. Even once Simon Ekpa being our prime minister, never even went straight immediately to go and have an ESN. Never on here. He took time. And when he now saw that, when he now went into the ESN to continue from where Mazen cannot stop, what happened? They begin sabotaging him. They begin to betray him. They preach propaganda. They publish propaganda against him. They say all manner of things. There's not even they hooked on that sit at home, which they are the one who declared sit at home. And Simon Ekpa supported them. They hooked on it and saying, preaching. Not even it was all over the whole media that Simon Ekpa being our prime minister is killing our people. Why? Because of sit at home. That sit at home they were pointing on. The same time the people who are abusing Simon Ekpa are the one who implemented that sit at home. But because they did it and they never expected what was coming, because they thought that Biafrans does not want Biafra. That Biafrans are not for Biafra. That was the reason why Simon Ekpa now saw. And even when Simon Ekpa wanted to try to have some of the ESN to work with them, they continue sabotaging. They sabotage him to a point he could not bear it anymore. Just like what is happening today, because there was a lot of anarchists. What did Simon Ekpa do? Simon Ekpa now returned and said, no, I can't continue watching this like this. Let me have my own military. Because if I don't have my own military, I'm collecting money from Biafra. There's no way Biafrans can support me and believe me. I need to have my own face. That was why he created BLA. And he created BLA. What happened? That BLA was the people, the army, who stood with him till the day he disappeared. Go 247. And when Simon Ekpa disappeared, what happened? The BLA he formed, which is supposed to stood their ground and said, no, this man is not instigating us. This man is there to fight for Biafra. This man is preaching the gospel of Biafra.
Mazi, my kind. Mazi, my kind. Please, there is a word you need to drop. Disappeared means that he's nowhere to be found. Just use that word that he was arrested. Because he's still in the midst of us. Please.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Why I'm using this word, disappeared, it's not in our midst, you know?
Yes.
And from when they arrested him, it was like a shock to us. So I will use that word. If I'm using the word disappear, it's because
our enemies will cut here out now and say that Master has disappeared. So please, that is why our enemies will say that Master enemy he has disappeared. So that's why I said use the arrest so they will understand what really meant.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate it. Now, the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, which the BLA he formed and financed, and Biafra financed it, supported them, being in their back, saying anywhere they are going, we are with them. The BLA he formed, immediately we now heard that Simon Ekpa was arrested. What should we expect? This message now is coming to you. What do we expect the BLA now to do in the absence of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? Because now the BLA already know that Simon Ekpa is in the dungeon of Finland. Now, what have the BLA done? Even before Biafra was declared on the 29th, the BLA will go, the BLA have already betrayed. Because now I'm trying to narrate this template, because when sometimes when you swear you and I'm not going to be a boy, you don't sorrow. I just put on the top because they're not the mother goose and now go 247. I'm not here to insult you. I'm here to educate you the more, because before you continue speaking just and you think that you are saying the right thing, because you are not saying the right thing. I must tell you, I must put it to your face 247. I must put it to your face. You are not saying the right thing. This template you are trying to say is the template of Simon Ekpa. What keeps template is narrative. And what is the narrative? The narrative the BLA is heading to is not the narrative, it's not the template of Simon Ekpa. They have left it at the template. They have followed another narrative. And the narrative they are following, if we succumb to follow them to that narrative, it's heading us to hell, which will do for self. You don't need to pretend. Oh, okay, I don't know you want more. You don't need to pretend. Don't pretend you don't know. Don't pretend this does not concern you. This jump to the BLA, you are trying to defend today, that you are telling us that now because of our DPM now, because she's not trying to accept in what they are saying, now they have followed the enemy and now they are in the enemy camp. We go 247. Let me put it to you. Any country that practice of one nemo, they are bound to fail. Because now you are trying to bring up one nemo in Biafra struggle while we have not secured our land. We go 247. I heard you the day you were narrating the story of Gentle, how you have the contact of his brother, how his brother is sending you voice message, how you are hearing from him, how you have everything, but you don't want to show me that to boost it like others do it. We go 247. I also heard you when Utuso came out and accused our prime minister. No, you're not scared. No, you're not scared because you want whatever I did to do. We go 247. The same you came and told us that we have been telling him to come and speak. Now, but I go now. As soon as man, this is the one that I like it. We go 247. Are you not a compromiser? How can you say that Gentle or Butuza Amahi will go 247? I'm stating this clear to you because okay, you're not more one who's on our poor fools or teas in our fear, but okay, my phone because you're not so okay, but I know you're not going to fake in that. Now lie, okay, man, I'll just go now, one more map on off here. But you need this, but I know, no map on off here, no more money, I don't want my MP by off now. Okay, yeah, my baby, I buy that off here. 247. Only you knows why you are afraid to 247. Only you knows why you are following them. And we go 247. If I'm telling you that any country that is practicing of one name is bound to pay, let me make reference to you because I'm a teacher of reference. I cannot speak to you without making reference. We go 247. The zoo we are trying to live today. What is the reason why the zoo is failing today? Is it not tribalism? Is it not of one name? Where is the face of two? The zoo is a failed nation today. Yes or no? Is Nigeria not a failed nation? We go 247. I'm asking you. This message is directly to you. We go 247. I'm asking you. Nigeria will know that got independence since 1960. Why is Nigeria failing? Why is Nigeria not being developed? Why is the structures of Nigeria no one stands? It's not because of one name. It's not tribalism. We go 247. A country will just declare we have not secured our land. You already bring in of one name. Partner you. You will take even the struggle. If I know of our land, go 247. Cover me, I cover you. So Butuzo can come and insult us. Gentle can come and insult us. Gentle can come and call our DPM a saboteur. Gentle can come and rain insult on our DPM. Gentle can come and accuse our DPM wrongly. Gentle can come and say our DPM is working with the Bible. Gentle can come and say our DPM is sending men to come and run tests on them. Butuzo say after speaking with DPM that the last 1 hour, and then they came into their camp shooting, killing his men. What kind of lies are that? Gentle, we'll go 247. I am still asking you, what is anarchy? What is anarchy? Ugo 247, I am still asking you, if this men on ground, you pretend to love someone, if this men on ground, you pretend to cherish someone, when Biafra was declared, why won't they sat back, even if they don't want to work with anybody, why won't they sat back and ask questions and say, what is going on? Where are we? Why didn't they do such before picking side? Because you cannot say you don't know who to work with. Yeah, you just like you work with Let's Unite. Is it not the same thing the men on ground are doing? Is anything different from what they are doing today? Because they pick side. If you're a really soldier who really know what you are for, who really wants their freedom to be declared, who really wants Biafra to be actualized, who really wants our land to be secure, you are not supposed to pick side. You are supposed to be in the corner watching the both parties and to know where to follow. Because if truly you are for Biafra, you couldn't have picked side. For you picking side, it's like a mediator. Who is a sponsor of who is a sponsor of a war? Don't you know that mediator is a criminal? You cannot be a mediator while you have a side that you are partying. You want to be a mediator? You are supporting one side, but you call yourself a mediator.
Thank you so much. Summarizing. Thank you so much.
247. I am still calling you this morning. I want to ask you, what did the Butuzo say? Ugo 247. Let me ask you again. If you are telling us the Biafra that what Butuzo did is right, for him to come and insult our DPM and not choose to join the camp of enemy, Ugo 247. Do you even have respect for Biafra donors? Because you want, and you're trying to tell me that you are respecting the military, but you are not respecting the contributors. Because the contributors is why the men on ground is standing. Without contributor, the men on ground can never stand for them. Yes or no? Don't you know that? Now you want that for the Liberation Army, as you claim, which you are supporting, to come out anytime they want and dish out insult on Biafra. Who is the donors? Who is the supporters? Who that is funding the movement? After we funding the movement, Ogas Gorula, so Granato, so I found the chance here, he not come and turn around and insulting us. And when he's insulting us, we can't even tell him, shut up your mouth. These people you are insulting are the people funding you. Unless I was talking about fund there.
Because Ugo 247 knows that we are not the one funding him. That is why. He agreed with Ibutozo. Ugo 247, the only way I hold him ransom is that he agreed with when Butozo said that the government here, that they don't know about that thing called a USB government, they don't know about it. Hi! This is where I thought Ugo could have used his mouth and said, gentle, Butozo, this one you said is that we don't support you. Can't use such a word in our government. But he didn't do that. So that means that Ugo 247, that is why I asked Ugo 247, have you denounced the real declaration you went to Finland to contribute your own part on it? Now, are you still in the United States of Biafra government? Do you still believe in that name? If you need to tell us.
Sorry that I threw there.
No problem.
Ugo 247 supporting somebody who is coming on social media to insult the apparent leader of Biafra. Ugo 247 for 3 years now that our prime minister is working. Is about anyone in here that money. Without anyone. Not people understand. The prime minister they need that money. People give him the money. They are for us who support our prime minister today. Because our prime minister today. No, he's not the one instigating us. Rather, we are the one instigating him.
Yes, now. Yes, I used to use the message of my program. We are the one instigating my Simon Eber.
One person must lead. We are the one who is asking him be on the front. We are the one instigating him. He's not, or vice versa. He's not him instigating us. Anyone has said, go ahead, I'm going to ask you. Anyone has said, so go give it to whoever you want to give it. Whatever you want to go. They should find our man. We won't say, our land. He's not the one instigating us. But what happened in his absence, we mentioned they arrested him. The same soldier who is fighting for us turn around to show the whole world that the man in the prison of Finland is the one instigating them. Ugo 247. What are you telling me? Ugo 247, you stand out there. The military we are giving money to secure our land. turn around, threatening us not to come to our land, and people come to our land and get kidnapped. Are they not a terror issue 247?
Yes, man can round off, please, round off, because we have 30 minutes to spend.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. Let us conclude on what we have here. Liberation Army General without a country. That is where we are. So I want us to go back there, please, my people. Just in the next some minutes, we are going to end this program, but please, let us finish this particular topic. Yes, Mazi, OC, I have done the needful already, so you can see. So let us go from, I think I'm going to start afresh again. I am going to start afresh again, so that we may understand it very well. So, and those who just join in now may also understand what we are about to do right now. About what supposed armies are claiming. That's different between today we are treating a topic, a liberation army general without a country, and a liberation military general without country. But today we are only on a liberation general army without a country. That is what we are handling today. So please pay attention as we do so. YouTube, I don't know why you are kicking our likes away from 57. From 58, 59, you bring it down to 49. Yes, a liberation army without a country. That is the topic we are choosing this morning. Now, let me start afresh again, so we can refresh our mind. Please, now no call until we finish this reading of this history and this law. Please, no call. Please, no call. And I will be brief in my explanation because the English there explain whatever. So let us go. Yes, a liberation army without a country can have a general. The terms general refer to a high-rank military officer. A liberation army, by its very nature, is a military or paramilitary force, and like any armed group, it needs a command structure to be effective. The structure typically including a chain of command and various rank to organize its members and the operations. We have explained it before, right? You can understand it. A liberation army goes to help a new country to establish a new country. That is why you have a liberation army, to help to establish a new country. Overview. If the liberation army refuse to help the new governments of new country to establish and maintain its borders, sovereignty, and unity among the civilians, that's a liberation army has an ulterior motive. Now listen, overthrow a government or trying to achieve by themselves a political party group that are going to be sponsoring them for them to be independency on their own without a country. Remember here, Gento and Butosa refusing United of Biafra. This constitution, this history said that they are establishing their own independence for nearby states like Nigeria be using them against the government, like the way Red Finland, Russia used Red Finland to deal with white people Finland for their independence. I hope we're on point. I hope we're understanding it. Please, on the comments, do we understand it very well? If we did not, then I will go on to explain it to every layman understanding. Do we understand this, my people? I want to see from comment section. Do we understand this? Do we understanding it? I am waiting for an answer from the comments before I can move on. Do we understanding this? That overview of it. That if they refuse to work with the new government of the new country, they are working with the enemies of what? Of the new country. So we move. Thank you so much. Let's move now. Now, the new country needs its liberation army for recognition, to help to push for recognition from a country. Now, overview again. If the liberation army refuse to support its government to get recognition, the liberation army without a country can never get a recognition from nations, from countries, from organizations that are maintaining laws and the Montevideo call international laws. So, simply mean, now that the Gento Butuzo refused to work under the government of United States of Biafra, like when you see them now, I need explanation here, please. Pardon me, I need explanation here to rope something, to bring something in, to bring some things in here. Remember, now you will see Butuzo, or you will see Gento making a broadcast. Donald Trump, we are calling you to use your good office to see what is happening in Biafra land. Foul. Donald Trump will not look at him. Today, Angel Makeup has learned that the same thing. His last broadcast, he said him that he was telling us that things is happening in his father's land and he's not in that location. And he's calling Donald Trump to come and defend his land, his father's compound, according to him. He's calling Netanyahu to come and defend his land. My people, can you see here from this history they don't know that they are deceiving and fooling themselves? When we continue, you will see how the world address them. No a liberation army without a country can get recognition, can get attention from any president of any country in this world. This is a law. This is a history that they hide from him. He don't know. You will see and they make up. My fatherland, my father's house today, the Nigeria Republic Zoological Animal Kingdom, they are here burning, destroying. And he opened his mouth without shame and he's telling you that he's not there to defend his father's house because of his Biafra land. And he calls himself a commander. And what is Gento? Now Okigbe is under siege. Where is him? Tomorrow he will make a video, tell us that he's in Enugu, a general. For that matter, who cannot defend his father's compound. Ndeba is no kwibo. No onye egbe through no obodo nyosu hime oska otu obo onye. Ana agba egbe na bege gbalaga ọsọ. Gbaje ebe onye ozi no yi. Is it no proof that you don't know what you are doing? You cannot defend yourself. And you are calling Donald Trump. When you are a liberation army without a country, nobody will recognize you. That is why Dr. Masanga tells us that all the things that was happening in Biafra is over these years of protests of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, that none of them was documented until Mazin Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government, the Biafra government emerges right now. They are now Obato telling us, record it, speak English. Do you understand it? And the Gento will stand be calling Donald Trump, Netanyahu. He never knew the history. He don't know the law. That the law said nobody will recognize you. Now listen, we are going in what the world is going to recognize Gento and Botozo and the Angel Makeup and those commanders who believe in them. Listening, you will see as we go. Explaining of such group existing throughout history and in the modern world, they are referring to as insurgent group. They are the world referring to them as insurgent group at this 21st century or in the olden time. Listen again. Freedom fighters, or in the case, terrorist organization. When you are fighting a freedom, when you are fighting, you are a general, you are a commander without a country. The world look at, they are referred as an insurgent group. Insurgent group. They refer as an terrorist organization. They refer as a rebel. This is how Donald Trump referred Gento and Botozo and the Jamaica. This is how United Nations charters refers you. This is how United Nations treaty refers you. I am not, it's not my makeup. So, you can have a general without a country. But the means of having you, give you all general, triple general, package all of you, brought you up, that you have brought yourself down right now, is for you to help him to achieve a new country that was declared on November 29, 2024, United States of Biafra. That is the essence of bringing you as a general to help and protect the borders, the Soviet, to protect the Biafran borders and the indigenous of Biafrans. That is why you are there, to help the government for recognition. Because any country that is going to recognize us today will ask, do you have army? Do you have police? This is what the world are looking up to. This is what the world are looking up to before they can be able to do what? Recognize any of you. Recognize us as a country. And today, is not my makeup. They are referred as insurgent group. Or people may call them a freedom fighter. In the case of this, without a country, they can also recognize them as, refer them as terrorist organization. They also refer them as a rebel in the land or in the country. Any leader of the group of Liberation Army who refuses to work under a government should be seen or called rebel, insurgency, terrorist. Gentle. This is how a nations of this country are going to do what? Seize you. That is why Donald Trump, you are fooling yourself. You and Butoso and the makeup. And the makeup you have learned from your master now. Okigbe, according to the news on S handle, that even in your fatherland, even in your father's house, they are raising down. And you are somewhere making a broadcast calling Donald Trump from America to come and defend the land for you. That is what Master Nankano told you. Enough of the shouting and the ranting and complaining without doing anything. Enough. Enough of shouting, ranting without doing anything. That is why he formed ESN, to chase away the invaders. That is what Master Nankano change you, swap you into Biafra Liberation Army generals for you to help us to get a new country. That is your duty, and you leave it. They are calling Donald Trump, Netanyahu, this and that. you are fooling yourself. They look at you when they go to Montevideo Convention, they go to international law, they go to United Nations law, they call you insurgents, they call you terrorist organization, they call you rebel. You don't know. You are fooling yourself social media. So if you're a Biafra Liberation Army, if you are army of United States of Biafra, this is your job to help this government to protect this land and the borders and make sure that you help the government to push for recognition. How could you do that? By tomorrow, we are going to listen more. Tomorrow, we are going to go straight on this topic, up to 5 of it, so you may know. Now, have you seen a difference between a general like Gento and the Butus, or who doesn't have a government? Do you see that? Did you see that? My brother, don't mind the fool. I will put him where he belongs. Yeah, thank you. It has done. So, when you see them today, Gento coming out to tell you I am a general, that Butuzo is His Excellency. His Excellency, foreign laws, international laws, Montevideo Convention said that you are what? A terrorist, a rebel, or an insurgent group. That is how they see you. Look at it here. It's not Biafra is my home maker. I am not the one calling you that. That is what the law of the world called you. Look at it. Liberation Army Generals. See it here. Without a country, who you are. You don't know? You don't want to know. Because when the world want to make mockery of you, to you continue to fool you, they write it in, they put it in documents, and they hide it. My people, I hope, is it our own makeup? Go and search, go to archive and search. Go to Google, get your time. Sometimes, I just come back from work, from 7 o'clock. I'll be here for about 3 hours. If you are going to this program now, I only see 3 hours. I'll keep on searching. I'll keep on reading to educate myself, for me to know my right for whatever I'm doing. You claim you are Biafra Liberation Army without a country. I will continue hitting here every blessed day. I think so, my fellow Biafrans. We will continue hitting this. We will continue reading here. We will use this place as every day our preamble. Every day our preamble until we get to every area. People that need to understand, carry it and push it out. That is why I said, if you want to cut, you can cut from this last program now. Forget about Ugo. We have sent a message to our brother Ugo 247. Our daddy, our lovely father, Ugo 247. This is the main program today. It's not that to make sure that Ugo 247 understand us, how we feel, without emotion. That is why we wasted 2 hours and 2 hours and on that issue. So, Gento, listen, come and learn, come and educate yourself. Stop fooling yourself. Stop because of money. Like what Red Finland Guard people did. Russia sponsored them. They denied themselves that they're nothing like independence of Finland in 1917. The same thing has come here to happen today, and someone will come up here to support them. Who the hell are you? What are you doing? What are you saying? Read history, read laws, so you will know what is your right, what is not your right. And Jamaica has joined Gento. I am calling good use your good offices, Donald Trump, Netanyahu, this and that. That is why we can only complain, but we can't take action. Okigbe is under siege. Butus is the Enugu according to him. And Jamaica says he's Nekala, but he's their commander. Who did they left land to defend for? Once the law said that once a country is being declared, that their army are free to confront the oppressors one-on-one, face-to-face, head-to-head, eye-to-eye. That is what the law said. not we. And you cannot fight on. That is why today, what happened? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has decimated Nigeria in front of their court because he knows the law. You must know it as before you become a general. When we come to criteria of a general, all these people fail woefully. They are not there. They fail woefully. Do you hear that? A general. I will just read it now. After reading it, I won't add a word. Then I will give a chance for 20 minutes call on this. I don't talk about Ugo. We have finished about Ugo. If you know you want to call again, it's going to be on this perspective that we are in now. What do you think about that? I want to read it right now. I am going to read it. Let us try if our big speaker can bring it out for us. Let's try.
A liberation army without a country can have a general. The term general refers to a high-ranking military officer. A liberation army, by its very nature, is a military or paramilitary force, and like any armed group, it needs a command structure to be effective. This structure typically includes a chain of command and various ranks to organize its members and operations. A liberation army's goal is often to establish a new country, overthrow a government, or achieve some form of political independence. While they may not have a recognized state or a seat at the United Nations, they still operate as a military organization. Therefore, they will establish their own ranks, including the rank of general, for their leaders. Examples of such groups exist throughout history and in the modern world. They are often referred to as insurgent groups, freedom fighters, or, in some cases, terrorist organizations, depending on the perspective of the observer and the actions they take. Regardless of the label, they often have leaders who hold a title equivalent to a general, responsible for the overall strategy and command of their forces.
I hope it's very clearly to all of us. I don't want you to read overview because I will say I don't want it to look like we are insulting them, but I'm telling them the truth. The overview of it proves otherwise. That nobody in this world, no country we know this country that is existing now that will recognize Biafra Liberation Army as the leaders of a country. They won't get, no recognition will come from them. It's only this civil way that we're doing it under this government right now that recognition will come. That's why I always give you an example of Finland. So please, if you know you want to call to contribute on this, to let them know, you are free to call. If not call in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to close the program because at least this is over 3 hours Sunday, and I just came back from morning duty, from night duty, and sit down here without anything. But if you are doing this, if you need to have a sleep 3 hours, I cannot have it until my spirit settles with this that I'm doing here. Tomorrow we are going to move earlier on this, so just turn notification on. So once I always post 45 minutes or 1 hour before I come to line, so you will know, because tomorrow we will dive in. But tomorrow we have a lot to deal. Tomorrow we have a lot to do tomorrow, so we must start up in time so we can be able to finish it or finish the part 2, and people can call in also. So my people, Biafran people, people of the United States of Biafra, you have seen it today. Yes, you can have a general without a country. You can, but what is the criteria? What is their level? They only there give them the Obato, package all these names, give to them, so they will queue in line in what the world are looking for. They will also know that this general helps the new country to establish its country in the homeland. James Chigos, I can see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Please like and share the program. Please like and share. Also, if you can cut from this last 30 minutes and then make it go viral on every Facebook, on every S handle, or every YouTube. If you can, that is how you also helping to spread this good news. So that is it. Now, Angel Makeup, Nigeria government burned his father's house down, and the house was burning down. He come out on the road, he's making broadcast. He is calling Donald Trump, Netanyahu, fools everywhere, mugus, no discipline. That's why I said, when we go to criteria of those who are general, you find out that these people, because of they can only answer general without a country. With a country, they did not qualify to be a general or even a commanders. So please, my people, like I told you, I am not here to talk about Adadi Arama and other, but sometimes we have to bring them a little bit. So they talk about Mugo, because this is a man who brought me out in social media, who teach me how to stream this program I'm doing today, who teach me how to open YouTube, but the criteria to go to open YouTube. He helped me. But because of that, I just decided today to talk about, after today, I don't have time for him. I have time for this I'm doing, because I have been into military and paramilitary. So my people, any country, no country that their army will ever get recognition, United Nations will not look at them. Rather, you hear it here, that the United Nations will look at them and see them as an insurgency. They see them as rebel. They see them as a terrorist organization. Gentle and Yahoo, Gentle and the Butos or Gel Makeup. Your father house is burning. You are calling Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Who are you to call Donald Trump? Donald Trump can only answer through a government. Through a government of the new country. Your only job is to help this government to secure, to establish a new country and secure our borders in the homeland and protect the citizens of Biafran people. That is only your job, nothing more than that. The government will put a document for recognition. A country recognize a country. They call you a little armed athlete. That is what the Montevideo Convention said. That is what the law said. That is what international United Nations, their laws, their treaties, and everything said about you. That they will look at you as an insurgent group, as an rebel group, as a terrorist group, when you refuse to work under the new country that you're supposed to protect and help establish. Now they will call you those names. If you refuse to be under the government, once you refuse, that is the name you are. Like what people are doing. The thing is that saying, I am now working under that USB. You are making yourself. That is why Nigeria government know that now that we are a new country. If they buy any of you, international law will not ask them any query, because international law said that once you refuse, you will become what? A rebel, a insurgent, or a terrorist organization. That is why Nigeria government now mounted Olo to destroy two of you who refuse to work under the government. Then, if they happen to this another area, our government has the right to call international law to see we are a country and these armies are under this government. They want to wipe them away. Then now international law will come with their power. That is what it said. That's what it is. I did not open YouTube to come and go see. I open YouTube for us to learn a lesson about paramilitary and military. Go and search. Go and read. So if anybody who is into this new recruited Biafra army right now, and you want to mess up, Ambazonian people are dealing with the saboteurs army in their area. Those who are insulting and those who are talking with the Cameroon authority, like Ibutuzo, trying to have me to help us at them. And Guto did not say anything about it. The only thing you see of the Congo is we must remove emotion. We must remove brotherly in this movement. Now we are in a country. The number to call is +973 360 51337 if you wish to call. After 5 minutes, no call. Yes, my people, thank you. Sorry, our gadget went off automatically. The battery, I don't even know that the battery has finished. That is why. So please, I'm sorry about that. Let's make our final submission, because we won't do without making our final submission, no matter what it is. So we are back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for also being here. The network, the battery, the gadget went off, and I could not see that the battery has already finished. So that is what really happened. Everything is okay. We are good. We are fine. So my people, in conclusion, let them know, like I said, the number to call is a country where I am. The law says you don't put number on screen. It's when somebody asks you about the number, then you can give the number out. That is the law of where I am. So that's why I always call the number on mouth. Or unless somebody else put the number on comment section, then they will see I'm not the one. So now the law will not hold me, because they are monitoring everything that we are doing. So my people, we have made it clearly today to tell them, you have seen where we are is a general liberation, a liberation general without a country. So I want to ask this question: is it to be a general without a country, or is it to be a general with a country? Which one is the better? Then they told you that you must help what? Your government. You must help the new government to achieve, to get what? Recognition. You must help. You must support. You must do everything within your power as a liberation army. That is why the government of your country formed you, nothing more than that. That is why they give you those names. That is why Bato look at you and say, okay, answer this name for us. Answer this name for us. So the world will know that we are in the line of the action, in the line of the law of the countries, and how laws proved what you're supposed to have before you become a nation. That is why. So when you see these nonentities that are moving around without standing on the truth, and some people will come want to defend them. If you are defending them, you are like them. If you are defending them, you are what? You are like them. You don't have to defend them. You don't have to defend them. You don't have to. My people, I think today we have done the needful the way we can. Tomorrow, please pardon me, we will speed up in time tomorrow to do this. We will start earlier tomorrow. We are not going to use any other program to cover it. No, we are going to go straightly on this tomorrow, because by that tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. So if you wish to call, the number is still open for you to call, which number is +9 7 3 3 6 0 5 1 3 3 7. Only on WhatsApp you can get this number. Only on WhatsApp. So if you know that you want to call, you are free to call, please. If you know you want to call to find out, for us to conclude right now, please endeavor to do that. I will appreciate your call. That is where we are for now. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all. So in the next 3 minutes, if no call comes in, we're going to call it a day. We're going to call it a day. No, they don't know all this, Samuel, because this thing, if you know what it takes me for over 3 months to get these documents I'm reading today and save them and put them in my document file and now bring them out one after the other. You know that they want to deceive Africa. They won't bring law to us. They will hide it on the document so nobody can read it. But if it's just to say it on mouth, like what we are doing on social media, talk anything you like, put the name of you are talking about Biafra, it's very easy, it's very free. It's easy to do that. So please like the program, also subscribe on the YouTube. Biafra is my home. Subscribe and turn the notification on so you will know that we are live. This platform is for us to educate ourselves about Biafra Liberation Army, about what it takes to have a new country, about what government is supposed to be doing for us now that we are in a new country. That is what this platform stands for. I must tell you the truth. This is what this platform stands for. So, if you come in here because of you want to hear me talk about Adele Orama, do not come up. If you are coming, you want to see me talk about Chiamaka Ajere, do not come. About Sonaya Akwadoge, do not come. I want you who believe in this to know you are right. You need to know it. So when you go to their platform, you will ask them questions towards this. You will see they will kick you because they don't know it. That's why I said DOS don't know the road to get freedom. They don't know it. They don't know. You don't know, and you are selfish, proud, and you are ignorant and not self-disciplined. These people are not disciplined because they never trained. They must, when we go to the extent of training of our army, then we know why we have to train. Then we know how army they are being trained are working and how they are. You must always be disciplined and self-control. You must always be what? Discipline and what? Self-control. You must always be. So, like I said, my people, if anybody wants to call, like I said, you are free to call because we are about to. On the comment section, I think the 2:30 or the time we have done it. Please, I thank you so much for coming in, and I also thank you for everything you are doing. Also to be here for maximum 4 hours. Or going to 4 hours is not easy. So tomorrow we will continue. Tomorrow we will start with a liberation general army with a country. Then you will see that those are under University of Biafra now and our commanders are general. The world, the international laws are guiding you. Do you know why is it? That is why there is a reason why Okigbe or Lo also is hitting, because they know that those they are there are the one they had meeting with. They did not accept Biafra government as did not accept our new nation, and that is why they want to make everything possible to deal with them, because you can hear it here that the history or the law called them rebel, insurgency, and the terrorist group. Do you see it? When you are a general without a country. But Mona continue deceiving yourself and those who followed you. That is why you come to social media mess yourself up and think you are messing the government up. It can never happen anywhere in the world. It's not happening. So my people, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate all of you. May Elohim continue to bless us as we continue to in this movement to make sure that we get our country and we defend it. And we help the government to get what? Recognition. This is what I'm doing. I learned it from the country of Bangladesh, how they educated their people to know their rights and their stand in their military and in their country as a civilian, what you have to do. I choose that thing that Bangladesh government did to educate people. That is why I open YouTube, to come here for us to all make a common sense. Ejikeme, thank you so much. May Elohim bless you. You comment a lot of important things today. So may God bless all of us. I see a good guy, aka thanks strength. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you. Please like, subscribe before we leave. Subscribe and turn there is a bell. Touch that bell once. It will send you to personal notification. Just touch that personal notification, then we will do it. I see Samuel. Samuel, thanks so much for coming in. I see your comment. Thank you so much. Subscribe on the YouTube page. If you never, please do that. We are here every morning. If we don't come in the morning, we will come in the night. Tomorrow is my off day. We might come 2 times, morning and in the night. And this level of things that we are doing about Biafra, about army, is what we are going to be doing about country, about civilians, what they need to do to support their government. So may him continue to bless us, protect Mazen and the Kano, Simon. May he grant them with freedom. We're asking for one thing: recognition from any country in this world. So, Mazen and the Kano Simon Ekpa. Now all the Biafrans who was kidnapped, who was jailed different prisons in Nigeria for them to have their freedom. We have understand this clearly now. That is only on this government that we shall get our recognition. So we ask you to protect and guide us and bless us as we move out. No school can ask for all this. Thank you so much. He said. Thank you so much, my people. We will see tomorrow morning, the same time. I always come online. In Biafran time, it's always 5:40, 5:50 a.m. in the morning. I don't know about any other country. I use Biafran time so you will use Biafran time to know the country where you are, what the time might be in your own country. I always hear. Then we're able to spend 3 hours or 4 hours, so we can be able to do that. Yes, nobody can fight DPM and remain the same. Truth. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love you all. From me, from here, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.